I'm back.
Can you keep it down? Are you looking for your mom or committing a robbery? You don't understand. This is what I call making a grand entrance. If being loud could solve problems, donkeys would have ruled the 3 realms long ago. You're so naggy. Good thing others can't see you. Or they'd be annoyed to death by you. You little witch, how dare you talk back to me?
The Heavenly Emperor ordered you to descend for a trial.
But you just had to run away.
And ended up wandering into the Hall of Reincarnation, crashing into the mortal Book of Fate.
This body was supposed to drown.
You're interfering with karma.
But this baby has such a hard life, she was born a twin. But her step-grandmother swapped her and threw her into the river to drown. If I don't step in, her parents will lose their title, and the whole family will die a tragic death. Since I've taken over her body, I should help her and change the family's fate. Fine, if you really can help her. It counts as accumulating merit, which is good for your trial.
Where did this little beggar come from? How dare you ride a pig and cause a scene at the Marquis mansion? Get lost now.
You're the beggar. I'm here to find my mom. I also know where your missing eldest master is. If you don't go looking for him, he's going to marry someone else.
You little liar. This is the Marquis mansion, not a place for you to act wild. Ride your pig and beat it. Don't dirty the mansion gates.
How dare you look down on me, piggy charged.
Xuanxin's error fell from the rockery. She became witless and mute. Her behavior has become increasingly uncontrollable. It's one thing to bully Miaoyi repeatedly, but today she actually tried to push her into the water to drown. Truly abominable.
Mother, there must be some mistake. Error wouldn't push Miaoyi.
Mother, it really was Six's sister who pushed me. I kindly took her to see the fish, but she suddenly from behind pushed me into the water. The water was so cold, I thought I would never ever see Mother again.
Madam, please see the truth. I saw it with my own eyes. 6th Miss pushed 5th Miss into the pond. Fortunately, I jumped in just in time to save her. Otherwise, 5th Miss would have
Drowned.
Xuan, the witness is right here. If you keep protecting Error, you'll not only harm her, but also harm the other children in the family. My mind is made up. There's a manor outside the city, perfect for recovery.
Send her there today, mother-in-law. Please have mercy. Error is only 5 years old and she's simple-minded. How will she survive at the manor?
If you're so worried, then go with her. The eldest son is missing. If I kick Qin Xuan and this brat out to the manor, then the Marquis title can fall directly to my own son. Someone take Madam and 6th Miss to the manor. Don't return until they've recovered.
Yes. This way, madam.
What's going on?
Mother, I'm here to see you on my piggy. Error? This child, why does she look exactly like my Error?
Where did you come from, you little brat? This child and Error are identical in age and appearance. Could she be the one thrown into the river? The other twin wasn't she dealt with? You dog of a servant, speak up now. What on earth is going on?
Please calm down, old madam. It's this little girl riding a pig. She claims to be the first madam's daughter.
My daughter?
Have you lost your mind? In our family, both the 5th and 6th young ladies are here. How could she possibly be Xuanyang's daughter?
Exactly. The first master has been missing for over a month. The first madam is already worried sick. If you dare cause more trouble, you servant, I'll slap your mouth shut. I'm not lying.
This girl said she knows where the first master is. She even said the first master is about to marry someone else.
What did you say she knows where my husband is?
Xuanyang, she's just a little beggar trying to scam us. Don't be fooled. The eldest son was dealt with by my men long ago. She must be a little fraud.
Is she my mother? Mommy is so beautiful.
This girl, did she just speak?
Poor mommy. She doesn't know yet that this step-grandmother swapped me with her niece's child, Fang Yue'an, and ordered Nanny Zhang to throw me into the moat, to drown me. Luckily, I'm a survivor and came back alive to find my family. Mommy Anan will protect you.
This child didn't open her mouth. What I heard was actually her inner thoughts.
In order for Fang Yue'an to steal Mommy's dowry, she even had someone push little sister Error off the rockery to kill her.
What Error was also harmed by my mother-in-law.
Luckily, we sisters are resilient. Although Error has become simple-minded, she can still be saved. Bad grandmother, don't even think about hurting me again. Or Mommy and sister.
Madam, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Right now, my husband's fate is unknown.
If I confront the old madam now, it might hurt me.
More than it hurts her now that I know the truth.
Everything must be planned carefully.
Where did this little fraud come from? Guards beat her and kick her out.
Yes.
Piggy.
Charge.
Piggy send the bad grandmother who bullied mommy flying.
Madam.
Are you all right, outrageous? This is absolute rebellion.
Bad grandmother. Don't you dare bully my mother and sister.
Guards, grab this brat right now. I must teach her a lesson today. Scared of a pig like that?
Bad grandmother, don't be mean to them.
Piggy is very well behaved. As long as you don't catch me, it won't hit anyone. Mother-in-law, please calm down. Why bother arguing with a child? She's so small, she looks so pitiful if she weren't starving. She wouldn't have come to the Marquis mansion to claim kinship.
She's pitiful.
Mother-in-law, the Marquis mansion hasn't been peaceful lately, I was thinking. Why don't we take the child in as an act of charity? Maybe heaven will see our kindness and bless my husband to return safely.
Mother hasn't recognized me yet, but she wants to take me in. Mother is so kind.
Charity fine. If you want to take her in, take her along with Error and move to the manor. Once you're at the manor, you can raise as many wild children as you like. I won't stop you.
Mother-in-law, my husband's fate is unknown, and Arira is simple-minded. If you kick us out now, if word gets out, you'll get a bad reputation.
Xuanyang, it's not that I'm kicking you out, it's just that Error can't stay in the mansion anymore. Today she dared to push Miaoyi into the water. Tomorrow she might commit murder and arson. We can't let the whole Marquis mansion live in fear because of her.
Mother, I'm so cold. Sister pushed me in. I'm scared.
Look at our Miaoyi. She's so wrong, Xuanyang. Error is already hopeless. Are you really going to choose a fool over the talented Miaoyi?
Mother-in-law, I promise Error will get better. She won't hurt anyone.
No one believes your promise, Nani-chan. Get more people, no matter what. We must send them to the manor today.
My goodness.
How could you?
Give an elixir to a mortal. She's my sister. What's wrong with having an elixir?
You're violating heavenly laws.
Aren't you afraid she'll become immortal and be seen as a monster?
So what if she's immortal? If my spiritual power weren't sealed, I'd make the whole family become gods right now.
You big devil, I'm gonna report you for this.
What are you waiting for? Tie all three of them up and send them away? Yes, madame.
Don't you dare touch my children. I'll fight you to the death.
First, madam, this is no longer up to you.
Mother.
She was pushing, sister.
This fool, how did she start talking?
Although I don't know who she was talking to just now, but it seems she gave Error some kind of miracle medicine. That's what made Error speak. She saved Error.
Mother, now is not the time to be crying. Fight back quickly.
Mother-in-law, did you hear that Error must have suffered such great injustice to be forced to speak up?
This cursed brat. She didn't speak earlier or later, but chose this exact moment to speak. I will never allow this mother and daughter to stay in the Marquis manor and block my son from inheriting the title. Xuanyang Error is only 5 years old, and she's simple-minded. Even if she can speak now, her words can't be taken seriously.
Old madam, please be the judge. I didn't push Miss Miaoyi. I've been wrongly accused.
Sister, you say you didn't push Fang Miaoyi. Do you dare to swear it?
If you dare to swear, then we will believe that you are innocent.
As expected of a 5-year-old to actually believe in oaths. Such foolish talk. She's so easy to fool.
Why wouldn't I dare heavens above? I swear to the heavens, if I push the 5th young lady, may I be struck by lightning.
No way, she really got struck by lightning.
Big sister, where did you get a thunder summoning talisman?
Naturally, before I descended to the mortal realm, I stole it from the deity.
You're dead meat, you brat. I'm going to hold this against you even more.
Mother-in-law, did you see that even the heavens are helping prove Error's innocence?
This is just a coincidence.
Grandmother, do you want to make an oath too? Just say if you ordered someone to frame Sister Error.
You'll be struck by lightning too.
Shut up. Where did this bastard come from, thinking she's worthy of calling me grandmother?
Then I'll call you bad grandma. Bad grandma. Are you feeling guilty because you're the culprit?
Is there really such a thing as divine punishment? No, this courtyard isn't safe. I should wait until later to deal with them properly.
I suddenly remembered I have something to do. Guards drag this lowly servant away. This matter, we'll discuss it another day.
Miaoyi, why did you frame your sister? Grandmother said Error was sick. Mother loves Error more and doesn't want Miaoyi anymore.
Although she's not my biological child.
She has been by my side
for 5 years.
Mother doesn't know yet that Fang Yue'an is actually a bad child. When she grows up, she'll steal all of Mother's dowry and then let that wicked grandmother torture Mother. Fang Yue'an is bad.
Fang Yue'an
stole my daughter's life and even helped Lady Meng frame error to kick us out. Such an ungrateful brat.
If I'm soft on her,
I would be continuing to hurt my daughter, Fang Yue'an. How did I raise someone like you who bites the hand that feeds her a bad child who frames her sister? Nanny Lei. Lock her in her room to reflect on her actions without my permission. She is not allowed out.
Yes, ma'am, let me go.
Mother is amazing, as expected of my wonderful mother.
Find someone trustworthy to investigate Lady Meng's maiden family and see if there's a niece. Send a few more people to look after Error. Don't let anyone near her, especially Fang Yue'an.
Yes, I'll go right away.
Child, what is your name? I have no name. My real name is Yue'an, but in this world I don't have a name yet. From now on, you are my daughter. How about Fang Yue'an? I like this name, Good Girl Enan. When your elder brother Sunli is on leave and returns, I'll take you to meet him. He'll definitely adore you.
The brother Mother mentioned must be the one who was framed and jailed and eventually died a tragic death in prison. Elder brother, since I'm back, I will protect the whole family.
What? My son will die a tragic death. Poor child, you've suffered? Mother will definitely make it up to you. Thank you, Mother.
Oh, Mother. How can you so easily believe that I'm your child? That's just how I am, with others. You shouldn't be so trusting, especially the second branch of the family. From top to bottom, none of them are any good.
Second Madam is my close friend. We married into the Marquise's manor one after another and have always supported each other.
Could she be a problem too?
So, poor Mother doesn't know yet. Father has lost his memory and all his martial arts skills. The family that saved him saw his fine clothes and planned to use his debt of gratitude to force him to marry their daughter.
All right. I haven't asked about my husband's whereabouts yet. You said you know where my husband is. In Zhang Village, Xiaoyuan County, Yunzhou, with a family called Zhang Laoqi. Oh no.
I answered too fast.
If Mother asked me how I know this.
How should I explain?
Hey, why are you telling her everything? Revealing heaven secrets will get you struck by lightning.
Then let it strike. My back just happens to be itchy. Come and scratch it for me.
You jerk.
I am the immortal of reincarnation.
Not your back scratcher.
Don't be such a stingy brat.
Good child. You stay and rest in my courtyard. I'll go right now and send someone to find your father.
Mother, you have to hurry. Otherwise, my father is going to get me a stepmother.
Reporting, my lady, I found it. Speak quickly. The old madam's maiden family indeed has a widowed niece. Her name is Meng Xiang. Her father-in-law is... I heard the lord died right after the wedding.
No one was even there for the wedding night. She became a widow, just like that. Are there any suspicious points?
Yes. When you were 3 months pregnant, old Madam Meng's mother suddenly fell seriously ill. She missed her granddaughter dearly, Meng Xiang. So she called her back. She stayed at her maiden home.
Just as I suspected. What about the news of the eldest master? Have you sent people to check?
I've already sent people. The round trip takes time.
Heavens bless us. I only hope the Lord can return safely.
Master. Eldest master is not the old madam's biological child. She must be trying to steal the title for her own son, the second master. That's why she was so cruel. So she will never let this go. We must prepare in advance.
Go and inform the old madam Say that I plan to adopt Annan as my daughter. In 3 days, we'll hold an adoption banquet.
Yes.
How do you still have an invisibility charm?
I can even swipe a thunder charm. I can even swipe a thunder charm and invisibility charm. Why wouldn't I be able to swipe it?
I suspect now that you've emptied the storehouse of the reincarnation palace. It's not that exaggerated. I just swiped a tiny bit.
May a pig run me over? Qin Yuan actually wants to adopt her. There must be something fishy that child back then. Are you sure they drowned to death?
I saw it with my own eyes. The child sank to the riverbed. There's no way they survived.
Could it be a coincidence? But what if she really didn't die?
Hump, hump.
Mother, why are you panicking even if that brat is lucky and didn't die? What can she possibly do?
What if Qin Xuan knows the truth and makes a scene?
Wouldn't that be? Qin Xuan has no evidence. Once she starts a scene, we'll take the chance to label her as insane. Say she lost her mind after the Lord died and her daughter became an idiot from the fall. She couldn't take the shock, and that's why she went mad.
That makes sense. When the time comes, we can legitimately send her to the country estate to fend for herself.
Mother is right. As for the only son of the first branch, Wansunli, I've already thought of how to deal with that bookworm once he dies.
The first branch will be gone for good.
Then the Marcus's title will naturally fall to my son. What's the plan next?
Qin Xuan, isn't she holding an adoption banquet? We'll use the banquet to force her to go mad in public.
What if she doesn't cooperate?
This pill can cloud the mind and drive one into a frenzy. By then, we can surely prove the fact that Qin Xuan is insane.
Those two villains, they actually want my mother to become a mad woman. They are simply full of wicked ideas. Two bellies full of wicked ideas. Two bellies full of wicked ideas.
Who hit me?
Mother, your face.
My face.
Mother, your face. Why did it suddenly swell up?
You wretch! How dare you hit your mother-in-law?
It wasn't me. I haven't even touched you yet.
You wretch. Do you think I don't know what you're plotting? If you weren't obedient and familiar with us, do you think I'd let my second son marry you? If you dare try anything else. Don't blame me for letting my second son divorce you, you wretch.
Mother, I really didn't do it.
If we can't manage to bring down Qin Xuan this time, get ready to make room for a concubine, you old fossil. If it weren't for Fang Yue'an favoring his concubine over his wife, why would I be so submissive to an old thing like you? Once I hold the power, you'll be the first one I kill.
A dog-eat-dog fight is so fun to watch.
This is so satisfying.
My little ancestor, back in the day, you were the one who killed a demonic beast with one punch with these two slaps. Aren't you afraid of killing a mortal? That would be a serious crime. Even I wouldn't be able to save you. I only used a tiny bit of strength. What's there to fear? You're not allowed to attack anyone. Otherwise, I'll really
have to tell the great deity. I know.
I'm going to find Mother. Why are you running so fast? I can hardly keep up.
I have to find a way to warn Mother. I can't let her fall for those villains' trap.
Ouch. You stupid brat. Watch where you're going. How dare you bump into me?
Who is this fat guy? He made my head spin.
He's Old Lady Meng's grandson, Zhou Huajin's precious son, Fang Yue'an.
So he's the one who caused my eldest brother to be jailed, one of the main culprits.
I heard you little idiot can finally speak now. Why don't you kneel and bark like a dog, and I might just forgive you.
This villain must have mistaken me for Error. Did he used to bully Error like this too?
In the Book of Fate, after he inherits the title, he will marry Error off to a perverted old man, causing Error to be tortured to death.
What a total villain. I definitely won't let him off easy.
You stupid fool. How dare you glare at me? Believe it or not, I'll gouge your eyes out.
Oh, right. I've thought of a way to deal with these villains. Zhou Huajin wants to poison Mother, to turn Mother into a lunatic. But what if it backfires on her own precious son?
Hey.
What are you up to now, madman? Won't be able to compete with my big brother for the title.
Stop. That's the backlash curse. How could you use this on a mortal?
What's the rush? If the person cursed has no ill intent, the curse won't take effect.
Right. True, but...
There you go. I'm not harming any mortal. If he suffers a backlash, it only proves he has a wicked heart. That's called karma.
You're really good at twisting words.
You stupid fool. How dare you hit me? Today, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Hit me, you're the one who'll feel the pain.
Stop.
It's your big brother, Fang Sunli. Big brother.
Error. You can speak.
I'm not Error, I'm Anan.
Anan. I heard the servants say, there's a little girl who looks just like Error, who rode a pig into the Marquis mansion. I didn't expect it to be true.
So you're that little brat? You're the one who rode the pig and knocked Grandma flying.
Second brother Piggy was just playing a game with Grandma.
Bullshit, you little brat. I'll beat you to death.
If you dare touch her, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Big brother, You're going to get rough with me over this brat.
As a man and an elder brother, how can you strike a young child? Do you want me to tell second uncle to have him punish you?
You little brat, just you wait.
Fine, I'll wait.
I heard you've been protecting Mother in error and didn't let them get bullied by Grandma.
It's bad grandma doing bad things and fearing a lightning strike.
Good sister, from now on I'm your big brother. I'll protect you.
Big Brother is so handsome and so kind to me. Too bad he'll be framed by Fang Yue'an, that villain who conspires with outsiders to send him to prison. And eventually dies a tragic death under torture. I must save Big Brother.
She clearly didn't speak just now. Why can I hear her voice also? She said I would be framed and sent to prison. What Mother just said is all true.
Yes, I've already sent someone to verify it. It's absolutely true.
So you can also hear that child's inner thoughts.
It's thanks to this child's inner thoughts that I learned the truth. Otherwise, the consequences would be unthinkable.
So Anon really is my biological sister.
That's right. Miaoyi is your grandmother's niece from her maiden family, a bastard born from an illicit affair. While I was unconscious during childbirth back then, they took the chance to swap the babies.
Grandmother did this for the title to wipe us all out.
Also, about hearing the child's inner thoughts, don't tell her yet. Let's observe a bit more to see if anyone else can hear them.
Yes, I understand.
The recognition banquet is in 3 days. I need you to do something.
Please tell me, Mother. Don't worry, Mother, I'll go prepare right away.
My daughter. Mother will definitely protect you all. The second madam is dressed so elegantly. She's much more blessed than some people. Oh, I didn't want to wear this either, but my son Shuzi picked it out. It cost quite a lot of silver. I said it was too expensive, but the boy insisted it wasn't, saying as long as Mother is happy.
My mother manages this household. It's not easy. It's only right for a son to show filial piety.
This boy, Yuz, is not only skilled in both arts and martial arts, but also so filial. It's just a pity he's not the eldest grandson of the first branch.
Yes, I heard Master Fang's second son and the minister's daughter are engaged. He will surely have a bright future. Being so outstanding, he's the one who should inherit the title.
You all flatter him too much, but now that my son is engaged and my daughter will soon marry into the prince's manor, I'll be quite busy now. I really envy sister-in-law for being so idle, even having the mood to hold a recognition banquet for a stray girl.
The first branch is indeed desolate. I heard Master Fang's eldest son still hasn't been found. Now Madam Qin is holding it together alone. She's quite pitiful.
Indeed, her husband is missing, her son is a bookworm, and her daughter fell and damaged her brain. What a miserable life.
The first branch lately has had one misfortune after another. Sister-in-law is holding this banquet, probably hoping to use the occasion to ward off bad luck. In my opinion, she'd be better off performing an exorcism. You love to smile so much. Let's see if you can still smile in a moment. Don't you worry about that, sister-in-law An and Er. Look exactly alike. They look more like twins than Miaoyi does. Those who don't know better might think someone swapped the babies back then. Don't you agree, mother-in-law? I was only joking. Look how nervous mother-in-law is.
Stop talking such nonsense. I'm warning you if Eder and this wild girl dare to bully Miaoyi again. Don't blame me for sending them to the country estate together.
Error has never bullied Miaoyi last time. It was clearly that maid who pushed Miaoyi into the water and framed Error. Has mother-in-law forgotten that she was struck by lightning? Sister-in-law, you should say less mother-in-law is only doing this for your Miaoyi's sake. Although Error can speak now, she is still foolish and lacks common sense.
Shut up! Don't you dare talk about my daughter like that!
You jinx. Don't yell at my mother. It's all because of your bad luck. My uncle's fate is unknown, and Error becoming foolish after the fall must be because of your bad luck too.
Don't take it to heart, sister-in-law. This child only spoke without thinking to protect me. I will definitely discipline him later. You child, how could you say such things out loud? Hurry up and...
Apologize to your aunt.
I apologize for the scene, everyone. This child was just anxious to protect his mother. He can't stand seeing me being mistreated. Sister-in-law, you are a generous person. Surely you won't hold a grudge against a child.
You are right, madam. The second young master is so young, yet he already knows how to protect his mother. He is truly filial.
With such a sense of responsibility, if the second young master were to inherit the title, he would surely uphold the reputation of the Marquise Mansion.
We shouldn't say such things. Matters regarding the title aren't for us women to discuss. The main branch still has Zunli, though he is a bit frail. After all, he is the eldest grandson of the main branch. Come, shoes. Quickly offer a cup of tea to your aunt. You were disrespectful just now. You must apologize properly.
Aunt, I offended you with my words just now. Please forgive me. Aunt. Once you drink this tea, you will become a lunatic. The title of the Marquis mansion will be mine.
Mother, drink the tea quickly. Drink the tea. Once Mother drinks the tea, there will be a good show to watch. Heh.
Qin Shan, you have a good background. Good looks and a good marriage. My husband favors his concubine over me, but your husband is devoted to you. Why do you have to be better than me in everything today? I will ruin your reputation and keep you under my feet forever.
The backlash curse is about to take effect.
I'll kill you all. The title is mine. Get out. Everyone get out.
Mother, look, second brother has gone crazy. Second brother has gone mad.
I'll kill you all.
What's wrong with Shuze? Why has he suddenly gone mad? Someone help hold him down. Oh my god, the second young master of the Fang family is actually a lunatic. How terrifying.
Someone like him. How could he inherit the title? Compared to his refined older brother, he's far worse.
A madman like this, they actually let him attend the banquet. The second madam has gone too far.
Everyone, you've misunderstood. My son isn't crazy. He's just being protective of his mother. My sister-in-law's words hurt me just now. He couldn't stand to see me mistreated. That's why he lost his temper. He's a filial child. He would never throw a tantrum for no reason.
Right, Shuze is a filial child. It's all your fault, Qin Shuan. Hurry up and apologize to Shuze. This is so unseemly.
These two villains, they actually dare to throw dirt on my mother. Just watch me.
Shushuzai, are you okay?
Huh. Shuze, are you crazy? She's your mother. Ah.
Shuzi, I'm your mother.
Help.
Someone help pin this rebellious son down. Sister-in-law. Didn't you just say Shuze was just being protective of his mother? Why is he hitting you now, too? Bitch. You must have done this. You made my son go crazy. Sister-in-law, you failed to discipline Jews yourself. How can you blame me? This second young master has truly lost all sense of family. He even hits his own mother. He must be insane.
The second lady herself raised a lunatic, yet she has the nerve to blame others. How disgraceful.
How could the Marquis's estate produce such a madman? Which family would dare to marry their daughter to him? My son is not a lunatic, he must be possessed by something evil. Yes, evil spirits. There are evil spirits in this estate.
What evil spirits in the Marquis' estate? Then how do they dare to hold a banquet? What bad luck.
I'm not staying for this banquet. This is terrifying.
Let's go. Any future banquets at this estate, I'm never coming again.
My daughter-in-law is just joking. There are no evil spirits. Please don't take offense, everyone. I have been a poor host, Xuanyang. Quick, ask the guests to stay.
Yes, mother-in-law. Everyone, regarding the sudden incident with the second branch today, I am truly sorry for what happened. Please accept my sincere apologies. I have prepared the finest fruits and a troupe of performers in the garden. I invite you all to move to the garden and enjoy the show.
The First Lady is indeed dignified and gracious. Since that's the case, let's head to the garden then.
Indeed, the second branch is truly unpresentable. Fortunately, the title will be inherited by the first branch.
If it weren't for the First Lady, this estate would probably collapse. Let's go to the garden. Sister-in-law, are you all right? Do you need the family physician to check on you? Don't be so smug. As for what happened today, I won't let this go. Sister-in-law wickedness eventually leads to self-destruction. You should reflect on your actions.
You big bully. That's what you get for bullying.
My mother and sister serves you right, hehe.
Bitch! Just you wait and see.
Look at that.
Woman in green, she is the second Miss Chen.
Chen Susu.
And Fang Miaoyi's biological mother, Meng Xiang's sister-in-law.
I have read the Book of Fate. This Chen Susu is also a poor soul. Her husband is a matrilocal son-in-law. Fang Miaoyi was born to Meng Xiang and her husband. Oh my god, Fang Miaoyi's background is absolutely mind-blowing.
Are you all right, madam?
I am fine.
Nanny Lay?
It is so lively today. Go and bring Miaoyi here as well?
Yes.
Have some, sister. Who wants your lousy pastries? Fine then.
I will eat them.
You are not allowed to eat my family's pastries.
I will eat them anyway.
Give me the pastries.
Ouch. Miss Chen, are you all right?
I am fine, thank you, madame.
Miaoyi. Apologize to Auntie Chen right now. I will not apologize.
She is the one who made me bump into her.
It is all right.
This child's face. Why does she look so much like my husband and my widowed sister-in-law?
I am sorry, Auntie, on behalf of Sister Miaoyi.
I apologize to you.
Who asked you to apologize for me? It is clearly your fault. Miaoyi, what is wrong with you? Nanny Lay. Take her away. Yes. I wonder which one is Madam's adopted daughter. Auntie, I am the daughter mother just adopted. You are the adopted daughter. Why do you and the sixth miss look more like twins instead? Could it be that the fifth miss looks like her father? Yes. This child and heir share a special bond. Speaking of which, Miaoyi does not look like me or my husband much at all. Congratulations, Madame, on having another daughter. But giving birth to those twins back then must have been quite an ordeal. Sigh. You can say that again. I was in labor for a whole day and night before the babies were born. I did not even get a look before I passed out. Is that so? That really must have been hard on you, Madame. Speaking of which, my sister-in-law, Meng Xiang, and the old Madame of your house are biological aunt and niece. Yes, our two families are related after all. We should visit each other more often. If you do not mind, Madame, bring the 3 children to my house the day after tomorrow. Sure, then I will take you up on that and bring the children to visit.
Poor Auntie Chen, she still does not know.
Her matrilocal husband has long been with her sister-in-law.
Messing around.
And even had a child. Even her brother was murdered by those two.
Lately, those two.
Are even planning to kill her to take over the Chen family.
Miss Chen is just like me, a poor soul with a bitter fate. I must help her.
Is that my daughter? She has grown so much.
I really envy the first madam having so many children to keep her company. Unfortunately, my body has let me down. There has been no news even after years of marriage. Ms. Chen, there is no need to worry. Perhaps the right time hasn't come yet.
Auntie Chen isn't actually infertile, but rather her husband and Meng Xiang have been giving her infertility drugs. Since she is so pitiful, I must help her Auntie Chen.
Do you really want a baby? Yes, Auntie dreams of having one, as cute as you, a baby.
I heard Granny say if you find the sweetest pomegranate on that tree and eat it, you will have a baby.
I only told my husband to host the Fang family. How did Meng Xiang end up here? What a warm little hand. Auntie, you will definitely have a baby.
Once I help you neutralize the poison, and you leave that wicked husband, you will be able to have a baby.
Thank you, Anan. A beggar like you isn't allowed to eat this. You don't deserve it. I'm going to eat it anyway.
Give me the orange, you stinking beggar.
I won't give it to you.
Lulu.
You little brat. How dare you steal my daughter's things?
Ah. What's going on? How did Miaoyi fall into the water, sister-in-law? What happened? The children were playing and she accidentally fell in. I happened to be passing by, so I jumped in to save her.
Mother, it was that brat Fang Yue'an. He pushed me into the water.
Mother, I didn't push her. It was that lady. The two children were fighting over a peach when she accidentally fell in. Luckily, she's okay. It's my fault for not stopping them sooner. How could I blame you, Sister Chen? It's my lack of discipline. Miaoyu, who told you Enan is a bastard? You're so young. Where did you learn that? You were so disrespectful today. It's truly unacceptable. Nanny Lei, take her back to reflect on her actions. She's not allowed out.
Yes.
Mother, you're biased. I don't want you anymore. I'm going to tell grandmother.
Anan, you've been wronged. Mother is here. No one will bully you. Mother is the best. My aunt said back then.
That my daughter would be the apple of her eye.
This bitch.
Dares to mistreat my daughter.
On what grounds?
Miaoyu was crying like that, and no one comforted her.
Yet this little bastard is being protected, Ms. Chen. Sorry for the trouble today. We'll come visit another day. Take care, madam. Please excuse my poor hospitality today. I hope you'll forgive me.
I hinted to Mother. So clearly Aunt Chen must be suspicious now. Now we just wait for the show to begin.
Sister-in-law, don't catch a cold. Go and change your clothes. Thank you for your concern, sister. Nanny son.
Miss at your command. To answer you, miss. I watched through the crack in the window and saw everything clearly. Your sister-in-law indeed has stretch marks on her belly. She must have given birth before.
Just as I suspected. Nanny son. From this day on, have someone watch the master and Mengxiang. If there's any movement, report to me immediately. Don't tip them off.
Yes, miss.
Oh, where are you coming from, sister?
Ha ha ha.
I took Miaoyi, An, and her heir, the three of them, to the Chen family as guests. The Chen family. Which Chen family? Minister Chen's family, of course. Speaking of which, his daughter-in-law Mengxiang is actually our mother-in-law's own niece. What were you doing at the Chens?
This is the wicked woman who helped.
The evil grandmother swapped the babies back then.
Now that she knows my mother went to the Chens, she's getting scared.
The young lady of the Chen family invited me to bring my 3 daughters over. I thought since our families are related, it would be good to visit each other once in a while, I see. Then you definitely should visit. Where are you going, sister? Has Yuzi's madness gotten any better?
Oh, Shenyang. Why is my life so miserable? My husband favors his concubine over me, and my son suddenly went mad. It almost ruined my daughter's marriage and stopped the wedding.
What happened to Zhen's marriage? Consort Liang heard about Shuzi's madness.
She thought it tarnished the family's reputation, and wanted Prince Qi to call off the engagement with Zhen.
Is that so? That's truly unfortunate. Fortunately, Prince Qi is deeply in love with Zhen and refuses to call off the engagement. Before long, Zhen will be able to marry into the Prince Qi mansion as his consort. Is that so? Then congratulations are in order, sister-in-law. But Yuzi's madness is known by everyone in the city. Your son's marriage might not be secure after all. Speaking of marriages, my son Lee and the Lin family's wedding should also be put on the schedule. I need to start preparing for the wedding early. I'm afraid I don't have time to chat with you. I'll take my leave now. Why my husband and son are such a handful, yet this bitch gets everything her way. Thinking of using the Lin family to help your son rise to the top. Keep dreaming. I'll make sure Fang Sunli is completely ruined and dies a miserable death. This wicked woman is definitely up to no good.
This time I'll make sure you shoot yourself in the foot. According to the records, Fang Suzi still has several major scandals that haven't been exposed yet.
What scandals? Just give me the highlights.
Romantic debts, getting a prostitute pregnant. The most shocking part is he has killed someone. If these things come to light, Fang Shu's is finished and my big brother will be safe.
That's true, but don't do anything reckless.
Attacking a mortal without thinking.
Breaks the laws of heaven. Don't try to scare me with heavenly laws.
I am a demon. What do heavenly laws have to do with me? I have only one goal, whoever hurts my family.
I will crush them. It's so good to have Annan. But she's still just a child. As her mother, I can't just be a hands-off parent and rely entirely on her. Since Annan will protect Zunli, I'll have someone look into Fang Susie's pregnant prostitute he's keeping on the side. Stop it. I was busy until midnight yesterday. I didn't get to sleep until dawn. What are you making such a fuss about? Wake up. If you keep sleeping, something's going to happen to your big brother. Don't worry. Last night I got everything all ready. Big brother will be fine.
According to the Book of Fate today, Fang Shoes will be at the poetry gathering to steal your big brother's poems and present them first. He'll even turn around and slander you, claiming your big brother plagiarized him. Scholar Lee of the Imperial Academy will be so angry that he'll expel your big brother in public, he'll never be able to take the Imperial exams again.
That jerk, just watch how I deal with him. Where is the poetry gathering being held?
On a boat at Mirror Lake in the south of the city.
Piggy.
Big brother Annan is here to protect you.
At today's poetry gathering, if you can take the top prize, you'll get the attention of Master Lee from the Hanlin Academy. Such a rare opportunity, we must perform our best. If you can get a word of praise from Master Lee in this year's provincial exam, you'll surely stand out.
Are you sure Fang Soonli won't be framed again for plagiarism and get expelled from the Imperial Academy, of course? Last night I was busy for a long time. This time Fang Shoes is dead meat. Ha ha ha.
Everyone, today's topic is Autumn Moon over Mirror Lake First, let me say. This gathering is about making friends through literature. Regardless of rank, what matters is the sincerity of your work. Who would like to go first?
Master Lee, if I may be so bold, I'd like to start us off.
How brave. You must be exceptionally talented to dare to be the first to step forward. Please speak.
Thanks, Sunli. I already took your poetry collection, stole it, and copied it all over. Your original manuscript has been burned. Now these poems are all mine. Let's see how you compete with me now. Autumn moon over Mirror Lake, clear autumn waters, moon in the sky. Lake light and moonlight merge as one. I wonder whose guest it is tonight, leaning alone on the railing, gazing afar. They must be shocked by my literary talent. Once I win the poetry competition, I will surely wipe away my shame.
Here it comes. He recited what I gave him, Lord Lee's own work that I prepared. Your brother seems to be looking this way. Why is my brother looking here? Is it because we are blood related? Did my brother sense that I am here?
This poem, why does it sound so familiar?
Shh.
This Fang Shoes
is far too bold.
Fang Shoes, how dare you?
Lord Lee, why do you say that?
You say? This poem was written by you.
Fang Shunli's manuscript has already been burned to ashes by me. No one in this world can prove that he wrote it. So Lord Lee must be testing me.
Bring your poetry collection forward for me to see.
Yes, this poem was written by me earlier. It is all recorded in my own collection of poems.
Good. Very good indeed.
You flatter me, my lord. I just wrote it casually.
Second brother, how can you say that you wrote this poem? This poem is clearly...
Big brother, don't tell me you want to say this poem was written by you. Humph, the original manuscript is right here. Are you trying to plagiarize my poem?
Hey, you dirty plagiarist. You're finished. You tried to frame my brother, but you didn't expect this. What I prepared for you was Lord Lee's special thrashing. Just wait for your beating.
That's not what I meant. This poem is...
Shut up. You clearly want to turn the tables on me and say I plagiarized your poem. If you're so capable, produce the original manuscript of this poem. If you can't, then you are the one twisting the truth.
The original manuscript of this poem, I indeed cannot produce it, but...
Since you can't produce it, how dare you stand up? Big brother, are you perhaps jealous of me? That's why you want to steal my poem. Such shameless behavior is simply a disgrace to all scholars. Lord Lee, you should expel him from the Imperial Academy and never employ him again.
Such shameless behavior. I indeed should expel him from the Academy and ban him from the civil service exams forever.
Thanks, Sunli. Once you lose your eligibility for the exams, let's see how you inherit the marquisate title.
Guards, seize Fang Yue'an.
Lord Lee, did you make a mistake? It's Fang Zunli who wanted to plagiarize my poem.
Second brother, the poem you just recited is actually Lord Lee's poem, and it was written by his lordship 3 years ago at the Hanlin Academy. It was even included in the capital selection. Everyone here has read it, Fang Shoes.
What kind of fool is he to actually claim in public the chief examiner's poem as his own and use it for the competition?
He even used an old poem from 3 years ago.
In the classroom.
The teacher must have taught this.
Does he never pay attention?
He even had the audacity to say Brother Zunli plagiarized his poem. Everyone knows Zunli is
the most talented scholar in the academy.
I didn't know. This poem was...
Fang Yue'an. If my eyes haven't failed me, this collection of poems seems to be mine as well.
What? Impossible. That was clearly something I stole from Fang Zunli's study.
What? He actually stole it from Brother Zunli's study.
So he wanted to plagiarize Brother Zunli's poems. But he accidentally stole Lord Li's collection instead. How ridiculous, ha ha ha.
I'm going to die laughing now. Fang Yue'an has truly become the laughingstock of the whole capital. This is what they call shooting yourself in the foot. Next, it's time for Big Brother to shine.
Big Brother, I'm here to bring you the poetry collection.
Anan.
Lord Li.
Grandpa.
My elder brother's poetry collection was left at home. I came specifically to bring it to him.
Is that so? Would you mind handing over your brother's poetry collection and bringing it here for Grandpa to see?
Of course, Grandpa.
Excellent poetry. Truly remarkable poems, Zunli. You truly live up to the reputation of the Imperial Academy's finest student.
You flatter me, my lord. I am unworthy of such praise. With such literary talent, you will surely have a bright future.
The top prize of today's poetry gathering will undoubtedly be yours, haha.
Lord Li's poetry collection. I stole it from Fang Zunli's study. He must have intended to plagiarize Lord Li's poems.
Yeah.
He's the one who wanted to plagiarize.
Second brother. Lord Li is a reader-in-waiting at the Hanlin Academy, renowned for his poetry throughout the capital. I have always admired his lordship's literary talent, so I specifically collected his works and kept them in my study to study them often. How is it that you entered my study, rummaged through my shelves, and stole my collection, yet mistook them for my own poems?
How was I to know? I only copied them because I thought they were yours.
Fang Yue'an. You broke in and committed theft, plagiarized literature, attempted to take credit under a false name, and publicly framed your fellow student from this day forward. You are stripped of your status as an Imperial Academy student and are banned from the Imperial examinations for life.
Lord Li, I was wrong. I beg of you, give me one more chance. I won't do it again. Never do it again. Please don't expel me.
No, please, no.
The villain who framed Big Brother has been taught a lesson, and Big Brother even won the top prize.
In a moment.
I can go back home with Big Brother to watch the drama unfold.
Sir, I still have things to attend to at home, so I'll take my sister and head off now.
Brother knows me so well, I can't wait to go back and watch the drama. I've prepared a series of great shows for that wicked woman's family.
Hasn't Yue'an returned yet? He said he would definitely take the top prize at the poetry gathering today.
Don't worry, madam. Poetry gatherings don't end that quickly. Our second young master will surely take first place and return to make you proud, my lady.
That's true. Aside from anything else, Yue'an's drive and ambition are just like mine. Unlike some people who raise their son to be like a bookworm.
All he does all day is
stay shut in the study? What's the use of all that reading and writing? I haven't seen him achieve anything from it. The title of our marquee mansion can't possibly be passed to a dullard.
Indeed. Zunli from the first branch is indeed a bit too weak and frail. Perhaps he's read too many books and turned himself into a fool.
You're right, Mother. For a family like ours to maintain our standing, one must have spirit and schemes. As for Yue'an, if nothing else, he certainly has plenty of spirit. Today's poetry gathering will surely do me proud. When he returns, I'll let my sister-in-law see what the legitimate son of the Marquis mansion should truly look like.
Oh, really? Then I should congratulate my brother-in-law and his wife in advance. I hope it goes as you wish. What happened? Has Yue'an returned?
Second, madam. Yes. The second young master is back.
Really? What rank did Yue'an get at the gathering? Was it the top prize?
Well, the second young master was carried back.
Carried back. What do you mean? Zeus. What's wrong with you, Zeus? Speak up. What on earth happened?
Replying to second madam. The second young master plagiarized Lord Li's poetry and even recited it in front of Lord Li, claiming it as his own. Not only was he expelled from the Imperial Academy, I'm afraid that from now on he can never take the Imperial exams again.
What? How is that possible?
My son. My son.
Mother, it was my eldest brother who framed me. He took the poetry collection I had and swapped it with Lord Li's. That's why I was humiliated.
Qin Xuan, it's all your son's fault. He ruined my Shuzi and made him end up like this.
Sister-in-law, I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by the poetry collection Shuzi took was swapped with Lord Li's? Could it be that Shuzi wanted to steal Sun Li's poetry collection, but stole Lord Li's by mistake? Zhou Huajin, I told you. Evildoers will bring about their own end. Have you forgotten? You wench. What are you planning to drop all pretenses with me? Don't be in such a hurry. The show isn't over yet. Erlang, I've missed you so much. You said you would buy my freedom.
Guanyang, what are you doing here?
I'm pregnant now. It's been 7 months. Why did you suddenly start ignoring me?
Where did this little hussy come from? How dare you falsely accuse my son? Someone throw her out at once. Wait. Why the rush, sister-in-law? This Huanyang is not only the top courtesan of Chunxiang House, but also Shuzi's intimate friend. Now that she's carrying Shuzi's child, how can you be so heartless as to kick her out? You're talking nonsense. How could my son be involved with a common prostitute? You must be slandering him, Huanyang. The second madam suspects you of slander. Do you have any proof this is Erlang's personal jade pendant? It's engraved with his birth details. He gave it to me personally as a token of his love. Oh, it really is. This jade pendant. Every descendant of our Fang family has one. It can't be faked. Father-in-law, look.
Second son. Look at the fine son you've raised. The reputation of our Marquis mansion has been completely ruined by him.
Father-in-law Shuzi must have been framed. You must seek justice for him.
Besides that, Fang Yue'an is just a bookworm.
He must be jealous of my Shuzi.
Mother, eldest brother won first place at the poetry gathering. He's back with the prize. I knew it. Sun Li has done us proud. Come, let mother have a look. What is the top prize? Exactly. This is top quality emerald guanyin. It is worth a fortune. Who says our Sun Li is a bookworm? Haha.
Big Brother is the best Lord Li praised.
Big Brother for his literary talent?
He is.
The very best student of all.
Fume away, you bad guys. Fume so much that you forget how to breathe.
Father-in-law, although Fang Shuzi brought shame to our Marquis mansion, Sun Li has redeemed us. Please do not be angry anymore. Anger is bad for your health. Fortunately, we have an An. Otherwise, the one ruined today would have been my son, Sun Li.
Sun Li is indeed a good child. After such a commotion, everyone is tired. Go back and rest now.
You have worked hard. My son, mother will cook for you personally to nourish your body. Mother-in-law, I shall take my leave.
Someone come here, take the second young master and this woman away.
Mother-in-law, you must stand up for Shoes.
Enough, now you know how to cry. Why did you not discipline your son earlier? I'm warning you. You must not touch that woman or the child in her womb.
But she is a prostitute. If Shoes has an illegitimate son before his wedding, it will surely affect his marriage prospects.
So you do know, then why did you not discipline him well? Right now, so many eyes are watching that woman enter the Marquis mansion with a big belly. If anything happens, can the Marquis mansion clear its name?
Yes, I understand.
Now get out of here and discipline that fool of a son.
Yes.
Mother, Hughes is completely ruined. His path to the Imperial exams is cut off and his reputation is trashed. The title of nobility certainly cannot go to him. We need to make other plans.
Son.
What do you suggest?
If Hughes will not do, it is not like he is my only son. The one born to concubine Liu.
You mean, should we know his mother's background is far too lowly? Shus is still young if he can turn over a new leaf, and with the support of the Meng and Zhou families.
There might still be a chance since you put it that way, Mother. Then I will not interfere. If this time he really cannot take the Imperial exams, then we should give up on him completely.
Fine. As you wish.
Little ancestor, why aren't you sleeping in the middle of the night again? What are you doing here? Ways. It is written in the Book of Fate. In the year he turned 16,
He accidentally
pushed his classmate Guolang into the lake and drowned him, right? That's what the Book of Fate says. During a boat trip that autumn, he had an argument with Guolang on the bow and accidentally pushed him in. Afterwards, it was said that Guolang got drunk and fell. Because the Marquis's estate was powerful, the Guo family didn't dare investigate further. Later, Fang Yue'an felt guilty. So he secretly hired a Taoist priest to set up a magical formation by the lake to suppress Guolang's soul, making it impossible for him to be reincarnated. What an irredeemable villain. Even as a demon lord, I can't stand to watch this.
What did you do to him this time? My goodness, can you please stop messing with mortals?
I just helped him open his ghost sight and let him see an old friend that doesn't count as attacking a mortal, does it? According to my senses, the priest Fang Yue'an hired must have placed the seal right here. You're a demon king. Don't tell me you're going to interfere in the affairs of the ghost realm too. I'm doing justice for heaven. If the Divine Lord finds out, he'd better give me some magical treasures as a reward.
I'm finally out. Little sister, was it you who saved me?
Yes, I saved you, Brother Guolang. You can go and be reincarnated now, but before that, you can settle your scores and seek your revenge.
Thank you, little sister. Fang Yue'an. I told you. I wouldn't let you go even as a ghost.
You're being too ruthless, releasing a ghost to scare Fang Yue'an.
Aren't you afraid of scaring him to death?
A clear conscience fears no ghost at the door. If he hadn't harmed anyone, why would he be afraid of ghosts?
You're twisting words again. I'm doing this to protect my brother only when Fang Yue'an gets what he deserves and is completely finished. Will he stop harming my big brother? Let's go back home to sleep. There'll definitely be a good show tomorrow.
A ghost. I must be dreaming. Right. I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. Guolong is already dead. His soul was suppressed. He couldn't possibly be here for revenge. It's a hallucination. It must be a hallucination.
Fang Yue'an. You've made me suffer so much. I want your life in return.
Stay away from me. Don't come any closer. Help, a ghost.
Master, you must save my son.
Don't worry, a mere ghost is no match for me. Vile spirit, stop your wickedness. I shall make you vanish into thin air.
Huh. This old geezer is up to no good. Helping the villain instead of the good ghost.
Madam Second Young Master, I didn't do it on purpose.
See that, Fang Yue'an? This lousy priest can't do anything to me. If you don't confess your crimes, I'll eat you alive.
No, please don't.
The real show is starting, don't miss it.
Guolong, I was wrong. I didn't mean to push you into the lake and drown you. You pushed me first that day. That's why I fought back. I didn't mean to push you in. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
Go to the authorities and confess. and I'll let you go.
I'll go. I'm going right now. I'll confess. I killed someone. I'm guilty. I'm so guilty.
In the Book of Fate. Fang Shu's harmed my elder brother, causing him to die in prison unjustly. Now, evil finally meets its retribution.
Thank you. My wish has been fulfilled. I can finally be reincarnated.
You still have 7 final days to stay in the mortal world. During this time, you can go back to see your parents and reunite with them. I've opened their spiritual eyes so you can see each other.
Really, thank you. From now on, you are my great king.
I am very satisfied with this title. Go now, go.
Nanny Jang, where's my son Juice? Where did he run off to?
Second, madam. Something terrible has happened. The young master, in the middle of the street, admitted to killing Guo Lang. He even went to the authorities to confess on his own.
What?
Oh, my son.
Second, madam, are you all right? Someone help.
There's a folk saying to spoil a child is to kill a child. Zhou Huajin, she brought this upon herself. This way you have completely changed.
Fang Sanli's tragic end.
Next, we should deal with Fang Shuer's matter.
Mother.
What are you doing here? I missed an An, of course. Do you still remember Aunt Chen?
Of course I do.
She's Fang Miaoyi's birth mother, Meng Xiang's sister-in-law.
Auntie's mother, Mrs. Chen's birthday banquet, specifically invited us to attend. She even emphasized that we must bring you, Miaoyi, and her ear.
Really?
That's great. I love banquets the most.
It seems Aunt Chen has already finished her investigation. She must be planning to strike at the banquet, which is why she insisted on bringing the 3 of us girls.
This is going to be the main event.
It seems my mother-daughter bond with that bastard Fang Miaoyi is about to come to an end.
If Mother can start with Nanny Zhang, she will definitely be able to help Aunt Chen catch Meng Xiang and get crucial evidence of old Lady Meng switching the children. As for that Nanny Zhang, her son is a gambler. That's her biggest weakness.
I see my dear Annan mother won't let you down.
I heard my daughter Miaoyi is coming today. Shanger said. The child looks just like me. Today. I finally have a chance to see her, everyone. Please come in. Inside the manor, refreshments have been prepared to beat the heat. She really is my daughter. Her eyes look just like mine. I must get rid of Chen Susu so I can be with my daughter and Shanger reunited.
That welcoming man is Fang Miaoyi's biological father, Pan Bin. What does the Book of Fate say?
According to the Book of Fate, Pan Bin and Meng Xiang's plot to kill Chen the eldest was hidden very well. The Chen elders never noticed anything suspicious. Not long after, they repeated their old trick and killed Chen Susu. They're truly evil. Not only that, after Chen Susu died, Pan Bin feigned deep affection and didn't remarry, acting like a filial son to serve the elders. Then, unable to bear the blow of all their children passing away, the Chen elders' health deteriorated further. Finally, they took the initiative to match Pan Bin and Meng Xiang. The two not only had more children, but also inherited the Chen family estate and enjoyed a life of luxury. Mother-in-law, since you're entertaining the guests, I'll head to the kitchen to see if I can help.
Go ahead. Thank you for your hard work.
My dear, I have some business in my study. Help Mother look after the guests. I'll be back as soon as I'm done.
Of course. Don't overwork yourself, my dear.
Don't worry, I'll be back shortly.
It seems they can't wait to meet up. The villain is heading to Mengxiang. How can I get all these guests to come and watch the drama with me?
Everyone, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend my mother's birthday banquet.
To make sure you're well entertained and not feel neglected, we've come up with a new game.
Auntie.
What kind of new game?
Perhaps.
This game can help.
Lead everyone to catch a villain.
A novel game. That sounds quite intriguing. Inside the manor, 4 roosters have been released. Each has a ribbon tied to its wing. In a different color, whoever catches a rooster can use the ribbon to claim a prize. These 4 items are today's rewards, fortune, and longevity.
This must be a masterpiece by Old Master Chen. Old Master Chen is a renowned calligrapher in the capital. To obtain a piece of Old Master Chen's work would be truly priceless.
Catch roosters.
Why catch roosters?
Go catch them in the act. Hurry, go now. Meng Xiang and Pan Bin are having a secret tryst in the backyard rockery. Take everyone there quickly.
Surely Enan will be able to lead me to find what I'm looking for.
Keep it down if they get scared away. What about the big rooster?
If they hear us and run away, I won't be able to catch them in the act.
Bin, be gentler. Why do I feel like...
Outside.
There's some noise out there.
What are you afraid of? My trusted men are on both sides of the road, keeping watch. Nothing will go wrong.
It's your fault for choosing this place.
It's making me so nervous.
Isn't this more exciting? Don't you like it?
Oh, you're so naughty.
Auntie and uncle, why aren't you wearing any clothes? Shame on you. In broad daylight, what are you two doing?
Great, these two are exposed. The mystery of Fang Yue'an's birth is finally about to be revealed. Exposed. Caught red-handed in broad daylight. Here comes the show.
Not for kids, shield your eyes.
Oh my god, these two have no shame committing adultery at a birthday banquet.
Wait, aren't these?
The Chen family's daughter-in-law and son-in-law.
What a disgrace.
Someone, come quickly. Take them away immediately. Don't let them soil our guests' eyes.
A daughter-in-law and a live-in son-in-law together, it's simply a total humiliation for the Chen family.
Since you have no shame, let's question them in front of everyone. Let everyone judge for themselves. We've treated you well. When did this affair start?
Speak. If you don't confess honestly, I'll immediately order both of you to be drowned in pig cages.
Auntie Chen, they were childhood sweethearts to begin with. It was Meng Xiang who introduced Pan Bin to you.
That's exactly it. One married the brother, the other became the sister's live-in husband, not only to seize the family business, but also to make their affair easier.
These people are so calculating. Their calculations are so loud. They're hitting me in the face.
My sister-in-law and I have always respected each other. We were drugged today. That's why this happened. Someone must have framed us on purpose.
Yes, we were framed. I see. If we're kicked out of the Chen family, as the only daughter, you can take the whole inheritance for yourself.
What nerve she has. I really want to clap right on her face. Hold back one slap from you, and she'll be gone.
If not for that, why would you, behind my back, organize some chicken catching contest with Pan Bin and intentionally lead everyone to the rockery? You clearly planned this all along. Nonsense, I didn't.
These two villains dare to twist the truth. Humph. As long as I'm here, don't even think about bullying Auntie Chen.
Yes, indeed. How could there be such a coincidence? The guests were catching chickens and happened to catch my niece with Pan Bin behind the rockery. Mother-in-law has a point.
If there really was an affair, why would they choose to be behind the rockery? Presumably someone has malicious intentions and cannot tolerate their own husband and widowed sister-in-law. What nonsense are you talking about? The two of them long ago. Grandmother and second aunt, are you praising me? It was me just now who caught them with no clothes on. It was me.
Auntie Chen, you must not say the wrong thing.
Luckily, Anan reminded me. Today, I must let them reveal their own flaws so I can rightfully divorce my husband, if Anan hadn't brought people over there to discover the affair. I'm afraid I would have been fooled for a lifetime. Since you say you were drugged, why not have the doctor check your pulse? Then the truth will come to light.
As expected of my mother, she is brilliant.
Right. Someone. Summon the family doctor.
That fool Chen Susu probably doesn't know the doctor was long ago bribed by us.
Not only can I divorce her and take her money, but I can also take responsibility for Xiang'er, and we can be together rightfully.
Doctor, were they drugged?
Yes, eldest miss the son-in-law and the widowed sister-in-law were indeed drugged.
The doctor was bribed long ago, but with me here, I won't let Auntie Chen lose.
Ah. Sister, I know you've long found me in the way, but for your brother, I've been a widow for years and remained filial. How could you ruin my chastity and destroy my reputation? Now how can I go on living?
Susu, I know you are proud. If your brother hadn't died young, you wouldn't have taken me in as a live-in husband. But all these years I've been devoted to you. By doing this, you've not only ruined my future, but you are also driving me to my death.
My niece has been a widow for the Chen family for years. How could you humiliate her like this? This is simply too much.
That's right. Elders of the Chen family, if you can't give an explanation, it will be hard to satisfy everyone.
Aunt and second aunt really are birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, you must give an explanation, otherwise I will kill myself right here. Sister, if you are willing to kneel before me, and both of you kowtow and admit your wrongs in public, it shows that you are truly repentant, and I won't make things too difficult for you.
That's right. Since we have been intimate, I must take responsibility for her reputation. I will write you a letter of divorce. The Chen family must also compensate us with 100,000 taels of gold and silver otherwise.
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, I will report you to the officials for attempted murder. By law, you will not only rot in prison, but also receive 80 strokes of the cane.
Can I really not just beat them to death?
No, that would be violating the laws of heaven. You would be struck by lightning.
They are as ugly as their wishes are bold. Why doesn't lightning strike them instead? These damn laws will be the death of me.
80 strokes of the cane, not to mention the young lady of the Chen family is a fragile girl. I doubt even a strong man could survive that. Indeed, if you ask me, if the Chen family is smart, they should quickly follow the son-in-law's demands for compensation.
I didn't drug you two. How can I be so useless even now I'm still being outmaneuvered by this despicable couple?
Auntie didn't drug them, but the family doctor claimed there was a sedative. We just need to find a few more doctors to check, and we will know the truth.
Right. Why didn't I think of that? Ha ha ha.
What are you laughing at? Has your scheme been exposed? Have you gone mad?
You venomous woman, how dare you hit me after being exposed?
Chen Susu, you have gone way too far. I am going to report this to the officials.
Fine. Go ahead and report it.
If you kneel now and pay compensation, I might forgive your desperate outburst.
That won't be necessary. Guards, report this to the officials immediately. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Susu, don't be impulsive. Even though you caused me to lose my virtue. After all, you are my late husband's sister. I don't have the heart to watch you die. How about this? You don't have to kneel and apologize. Why don't we just settle this with money?
Right. Since you refuse to kneel and admit your mistake, sign the divorce letter immediately and compensate the two of us. As for the rest, out of respect for our marriage, I won't hold it against you.
Otherwise, what?
These two villains have a guilty conscience. They definitely won't dare report this to the officials. I hope Auntie Chen reports it and let them face the consequences.
You two are truly generous. However, if the young lady of the Chen family really committed a crime, today all of us guests are witnesses if we don't report it. Wouldn't we also be guilty of harboring a criminal?
That's right, we should report it. Whoever committed the crime should be punished by law. We will never cover for them.
Madam Fang is right. Since you keep insisting that I drugged and framed you, then let the law punish me severely. I just wonder, once the truth is revealed, who will be the one to die?
This is a family matter. It's better to handle it behind closed doors. If you're reckless enough to take this to the government office, the Chen family line will truly end.
I refuse. In fact, I plan to find several more doctors to testify for you.
What?
If you admit your mistake now, maybe I can spare your life. If I have to get doctors to expose the lie, you will be an accomplice to this adulterous couple.
Eldest Miss Spare. My life, they weren't drugged,
Then why did you say that?
It's because they bribed me long ago.
You're framing us?
Exactly. You're the Chen family doctor. You must be helping them to frame us. Even now, you still dare to make excuses. It seems. We really need the government's doctor to verify this in person. Guards, report this to the officials immediately.
I was just saying reporting it to the authorities was just to scare her. I didn't expect her to be so fearless. If the authorities were to investigate, then wouldn't Xianger and I end up in prison? No, we can't report it. Wait, don't report it. I just couldn't bear to see you suffer in prison.
That's right. After all, we still value our past bond. This matter, we won't pursue it any further.
You were just playing the victim to shift the blame. You were so arrogant just now. Are you scared now?
What getting cold feet? You won't pursue it, but I certainly intend to investigate this to the very end. Speak up. What exactly happened?
Eldest. Miss, please spare me. It was them who gave me the money and bribed me to speak for them.
You're lying.
How could we have known that this would happen today, to bribe you in advance?
You two have been having an affair since before the wedding. Eldest Miss hasn't been able to conceive for years. Because you ordered me to secretly give her medicine that would ruin her health. Furthermore, you even threatened me to prepare slow-acting poison for you. I only found out later that you used that poison to murder the young master, and you plan to do the same thing again to poison the eldest miss.
What, my son? My son was murdered by you, Madam Ah.
You're lying, we didn't do it. You must have been bribed by Chen Susu to deliberately frame us.
Eldest Miss, I have something to report. Meng Xiang once carried an illegitimate child. That's why they bribed me long ago to do their bidding.
Excellent. This drama has finally reached my most anticipated highlight.
No. That's not true.
Whether Meng Xiang has ever given birth can be easily verified by a physician.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something. When the two of them were disheveled behind the rockery earlier. I think I saw stretch marks on the sister-in-law's belly.
Oh my god. Our Chen family, what did we do to deserve this?
I'll beat you to death, you ungrateful wretch. They're fighting.
Well hit, Auntie.
Don't let your anger ruin your health. The law will soon punish them severely, Pan Bin Meng Xiang. You two lowlifes, why would you do this to me? Has our Chen family ever mistreated you? Yes. We are together, so what? Back then, the Meng family.
Disliked Pan's humble background. They forced me to marry into your Chen family.
Pan did it for me. That's why he compromised and became a live-in son-in-law for you.
She's getting desperate. She's about to drag the Meng family down.
You did this yourself, this kind of shameless scandal. How dare you resent me, the Meng family? You scoundrel, do you want to destroy the Meng family?
Aunt, why bother putting on an act? When you forced me to marry into the Chen family, you were the matchmaker. If it weren't for you, Pan and I wouldn't have ended up like this today. It's all your fault.
You ungrateful wretch, all my past help was for nothing. Won't you be satisfied until you've destroyed the Meng family?
The Meng family not only knew about Meng Xiang and Pan Bin's affair, but they even helped quite a bit.
That old hag even swapped me with Fang Yue'an. Now she wants to sacrifice a pawn to save the rest, threatening Meng Xiang to take all the blame herself to avoid implicating the Meng family. The old hag wants Meng Xiang to take the fall. She's dreaming today I will make these villains show their true colors.
Since you were pregnant, then where is the child now?
Dead. She bound her belly for so long that it led to underdevelopment and a stillbirth.
Susu.
I was momentarily confused.
I was seduced by her. Please forgive me. She's the one who killed your eldest brother, too. I didn't know anything.
My dear Pan.
I murdered my husband for you and ruined my reputation. How could you betray me?
You were the one who urged me to marry into the Chen family. Now that things have come to this, it's all your fault.
You heartless man, I'll kill you.
Did these two really have a falling out? Or are they just trying to distract us from uncovering the truth?
Near the end of pregnancy, stretch marks appear just by binding. It would be hard to hide. You were together day and night. Did you really never notice anything unusual? I remember 6 years ago, the matriarch of the Meng family was seriously ill. Meng Xiang went back to the Meng family and stayed for over 6 months.
Stop making wild guesses. She wanted to marry Pan Bin back then. The Meng family never agreed. So how could they have done such a thing with her?
That's right. If word gets out, the Meng family's reputation will be completely ruined. How could mother-in-law be so foolish?
Huh.
Not only did you do something foolish, but you also caused me and mother to be separated for 5 years. Since she returned to the Meng family, she couldn't hide her pregnancy. My family mother-in-law is the Fang family's grandmother after all. Matters of her maiden home. She probably doesn't know. Why not report it to the authorities? Send someone to investigate the Meng family. You're right. Then we'll make the Meng family endure all 72 forms of torture to see if they still dare to hide anything.
You have no evidence this is a blatant false accusation, our Meng family.
It's not a false accusation. She's here.
She's here with the evidence.
Back then, Meng Xiang did return to the Meng family to give birth, and she gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Nanny Chang, what nonsense are you talking? You've been by my side for decades. How can you slander the Meng family like this?
Naturally, she was bribed by me. Nanny Zhang, this is your only son, right?
First Madam, why did you beat my son like this? What is your intention?
Nanny Zhang, you're mistaken. I didn't beat him. In fact, I saved him from the gambling den. Your son owes gambling debts. They want him to pay with his life. If you're willing to help me, I'll pay off his gambling debts for him and give you a large sum of money. How about it?
What do you want me to do?
It's simple. Just tell the truth.
Fang Yue'an is the bastard child of Mengxiang and Pan Bin. And the real fifth miss of the Fang family on the day the first madam gave birth was swapped away. I personally threw her into the moat.
So it turns out you are not Mother's child. No wonder you look like these two villains.
That's not true. I'm not the child of a villain. I am Mother's child.
Oh no, things are looking bad for the Meng family. I shouldn't speak carelessly anymore, to avoid getting involved.
Nanny Jiang, are you saying my daughter was thrown into the river and drowned by you? Why did you do that?
Madam, please calm down. I was also forced by Lady Meng. I really had no choice. Guards take this lying wench, drag her away and beat her to death.
Madame, please investigate on your wedding day. The fire in the bridal chamber was also Lady Meng's doing.
The truth is finally out. Let's see how that old hag keeps up her act.
How is that possible? In that fire, my mother-in-law saved me. How could she have ordered you to start it?
She had it all planned out. By saving you, she could gain your trust so that you would willingly use your dowry to support the Marquise's estate.
Don't be afraid, Mother. I'm here. Take your revenge today.
I'm here too.
Keep confessing.
Miss Error fell from the rockery and injured her head. It was also Lady Meng who ordered me to push her. She wanted me to kill that child, so that her niece Meng Xiangsheng's child, Fang Yue'an, could seize your dowry. You're framing me. I didn't do it.
Then does grandmother dare to swear if you did it, may you be struck by lightning? It seems grandmother doesn't dare to swear.
No, I never did those things. You must have conspired.
To frame me framing you. You ordered me to do many things to harm the first branch. Have you forgotten to keep me loyal all these years? You set a trap to get my husband and son addicted to gambling.
Did you think I didn't know? Then what about my biological daughter?
I threw her into the river and left only after seeing her sink. She must have drowned. I'm sorry, madam.
It's a pity Mother doesn't know I didn't drown. I'm standing right next to her.
Silly child, how could I not know? But the show must go on. The more pitiful and pained I seem, the heavier Lady Meng's sins will be. How could this happen? Even though you are my husband's stepmother, I have always treated you with the respect of a biological mother-in-law. When you saved me, I decided to be filial to you for the rest of my life. I never expected it was all a scheme. You wanted to kill the entire main branch of the family. Mrs. Kin, are you all right?
Mother. What a great performance, Mother.
Is your Meng family full of such venomous women? How could you do something so insane and heartless? Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning?
It's absolutely outrageous. If the truth hadn't come out today, Mrs. Fang would have been by the Meng family, devoured until not even the bones were left. Someone report this to the authorities. Take these wicked people and hand them over to the officials for punishment.
It's over.
This is far from over, you old hag, but second uncle and second aunt's family, it's their turn now.
Mother, don't leave Miaoyi behind.
Where are you going? I'm your grandmother. You are my son's child, born from that wench. You still want to go back to the Fang family.
And be their young lady. Let me go. I want my mother.
Your real mother is that venomous Mengxiang. She's the one who sent my son to prison. Since you have the Pan family blood, behave yourself and return to the Pan family to claim your roots.
After raising her for so many years. Mother's heart must be very heavy, I just discovered.
A shocking secret.
Your mother will definitely feel vindicated if she knows.
What secret? Tell me.
According to the Book of Fate, your second uncle was born to your grandfather's mistress.
He was swapped.
Madame Meng has been raising the mistress's son all this time. Wow, the old hag plotted everything for her nephew's son, only to end up like this. She'll probably cough up blood from anger. Haha.
What? So that's the truth. It really is karma. I wonder how Madame Meng will react when she finds out the truth, what her face will look like.
Humph, what are you doing here? Naturally, I'm here to see you make a fool of yourself. The Emperor has issued a decree sentencing you to exile in the Frozen Lands when you plotted against our family. Did you ever think you would end up like this?
Humph, I don't believe it. I am the Marquis's wife. Everything I did was for our son, so he will definitely save me. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you're pathetic. Even now, you still don't know the truth.
What truth? Father-in-law failed to manage the household.
The Emperor only decreed to strip him of his title and give it to our branch as compensation. Once my husband returns safely to the capital, he will inherit the title and become the new Marquis. As for the second branch, haha.
What are you going to do to my son? My son is the Marquis.
Most beloved son he indeed is. The Marquis's most beloved son. Too bad he isn't your son.
What did you say, mother-in-law?
Everything you did was all for your son's benefit. Now that you're a prisoner, has he even visited you once?
My son is thinking of the bigger picture. Now that my reputation is ruined, if he came to see me, wouldn't he be implicated too?
Fine if you're fooling others. But are you really going to fool yourself to tell you the truth? You swapped my daughter, but you didn't know that your own son was also swapped.
What did you say?
Father-in-law has a mistress kept hidden away all this time. When you both gave birth at the same time, father-in-law swapped your child.
Impossible, you're lying to me.
That mistress has already been brought into the manor by the Marquis, your son, in order to cut ties with you. Told everyone that you were barren back then. Now their family of 3 is reunited and living very happily.
No, this is impossible. They would never do this to me.
This is karma coming back around. No one escapes justice.
The Book of Fate has been updated. Your father has regained his memory. He will return to the capital soon.
Really, that's great. Soon I'll be able to.
See father.
But on your second uncle's side, once he gets the news,
he'll send people on the road
to intercept and kill your father.
That can't happen.
I must protect father.
You're far away in the capital.
And have no men to command.
How can you protect him?
If second uncle thinks that father is already dead, he probably won't send anyone to assassinate father anymore. We can hold a funeral for daddy.
That's actually a good idea. Anan is so smart.
Mother, let's hold a grand funeral for daddy. If mother asks me why, how should I explain it?
All right, I'll send people to arrange it tomorrow.
Mother is so decisive. She agreed just like that. That's great. Mother trusts me so much.
Go to bed early, Anan, okay? Assign more people. Secretly escort Master back to the capital also. Set up the mourning hall.
Yes.
Let's hold a grand funeral for Master.
Husband.
Husband, how could you leave us, a widow and a child, behind and just pass away like this?
Sister-in-law, please restrain your grief. Big brother left us too soon, leaving behind a widow and a child. As his brother, I truly feel heartbroken.
The weasel is here to pay his respects.
There's something I must mention. Now that Big Brother is gone, by right, Sun Li should inherit the title, but he hasn't been named the heir apparent, and he's still so young, such a large marquee. Manor needs someone to manage it. Why don't I, his uncle, take charge for now?
You really are.
Ugly and full of wishful thinking.
No one is managing the latrine. Why don't you take charge of that first?
Second Master is very thoughtful, but since the Emperor granted the title to the first branch, and my husband has passed away, it should naturally be inherited by Sun Li. If you find this inappropriate, second brother, why not go to the palace and ask the Emperor's sister-in-law what kind of talk is that? Second Master is trying to help you out of kindness, and yet you're putting on airs eldest brother is dead.
Do you really think?
You're still the first lady of the Marquis mansion. Watch your tongue, sister-in-law. My husband's body is barely cold, and you're already eyeing the title. Could it be that you want to prey on a widow and her children?
Qin Xuan, I'm not going to waste my breath arguing with you. To tell you the truth, everyone in this mansion now is under my control. If you know what's good for you, take the children and move to the country estate quietly.
Don't be afraid, Mother. Annan is here.
Herrera is here too.
And me?
Fang Kun, as long as I'm alive, you'll never steal the title.
Before father passed away, he entrusted me to take care of mother and my sisters. Even if I am young, mother is still here to manage the mansion for me. It's not second uncle's place to overstep.
You little brats. You've really grown some nerve, dare to challenge me, haha. Since you don't appreciate my kindness, don't blame me for being ruthless. Men eldest brother is gone. The first branch is overwhelmed with grief. Take the family immediately to the country estate to recover. See to it immediately. Yes, sir. Let go of me.
Fang Kun, how dare you?
Sister-in-law, tell me, if Zhen Li were to become a cripple, would he then be forever unable to inherit the title?
What are you trying to do?
Break Fang Li's legs.
This is bad. Your big brother is about to be crippled. Why are you not doing anything now?
Don't worry, it won't be my turn to act. They're here.
Well, let's see who dares touch my son.
He's here. He's here. My brave father is finally back.
Husband, you're finally back.
Father.
So you were waiting for him. I knew it. I wouldn't need to step in.
After I returned to the capital, I rushed to the palace to report to the Emperor. That's why I'm late.
Second brother, sister-in-law. Seeing your big brother return, you seem quite disappointed.
Why isn't he dead? Oh no, this mourning hall was Qin Xuan's scheme. I've been tricked. If I knew he wasn't dead, I would have planned ahead and had him killed on the road. It's too late for anything now. No, big brother, that you're back alive. Your brother couldn't be happier.
Yes, exactly. Big brother is alive. That's wonderful. Just now, weren't you going to break my brother's legs? Why aren't you doing it now?
What? You were going to break my son's legs.
No, absolutely not.
Weren't you acting so arrogant? Go on, try to take the title again. That was all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Then what were you going to do to my wife and children just now?
I was just worried that after Big Brother passed away, sister-in-law would have to raise the kids and manage the Marquis's estate. It would be too much for her, so I wanted to help out on your behalf.
That's right, we were just concerned for her trying to share her burden.
Fang, and what you've done, you know very well yourself. Today is a day for my family's reunion. I don't want to see any blood. Take your people and get out.
Yes, we're leaving right now. We won't disturb Big Brother's family. From their reunion, if you didn't have military power, I wouldn't be afraid of you.
As expected of my heroic and extraordinary father, a true general, so tall and powerful indeed.
Why does this child look exactly like her?
Husband, this is our other daughter, Anan. I know you have questions these past few days. So much has happened. I'll tell you everything later. And then come and greet your father.
Hello, father. I'm Anan.
Hello, Ann, and father's back. From now on, I won't let you and your brother be bullied again.
That's wonderful. Now that father is safe and sound, next is big sister. Father and mother don't know yet. Big sister is about to be tormented to death by her in-laws.
G sends a letter every month. She says her husband's family treats her very well. How could she be tormented by them? But Anan wouldn't lie. I must see my G as soon as possible. Nanny Lei sends someone to deliver a letter to Ji. Tell her that her father has returned safely to the capital. Invite her back for a welcome feast. Yes. Ji. Since you got married, you haven't been home for 3 years. How have you been all these years? I've been doing well. Don't worry, mother.
Even though you write often, you are the type of child who only shares good news and hides the bad. How could your parents not be worried about you?
That's right, big sister does that Zhang Shicheng really treat you well.
My husband treats me very well.
Big sister is so stubborn, even though in the Zhang family.
She can't even get a full meal.
She still pretends everything is fine. I said big sister was being bullied.
It's more than just bullying back when big sister fell into the water and was rescued by Zhang Shicheng.
Because her reputation was ruined.
She was forced to marry him, that poor scholar. Actually, all of this was orchestrated by Zhou Huajin.
It's that villain's second aunt again.
The Zhang family is dirt poor. They rely entirely on big sister's dowry to survive. Zhang's mother even beats and scolds her constantly. Before dawn, she forces her to get up and work.
This is too much. I want to take revenge for big sister.
Not only that, that woman named Tao Niang is Zhang Shicheng's mistress. The two of them even have a child, but they lied to big sister, claiming Tao Niang was the mistress of a high official, and that she stayed with the Zhangs because her grandmother was cruel. He even made big sister wait on Tao Niang hand and foot.
And serve her during her postpartum recovery.
Strange. Why are they all looking at us? Could it be that they can hear our conversation?
Everyone seems normal. Don't be so paranoid.
All right. Tomorrow, that scumbag brother-in-law of yours will bring his whole family to the capital. When that happens, you must give them a warm welcome, that mother and son.
Don't worry. When it comes to hosting, I'm the best at it.
My G. You've suffered so much, it's all my fault. Back then, I only checked the Zhang family. They seemed upright enough. But I didn't know. Behind our backs, they were so heartless. It's not your fault, mother. It's all Zhou Huajin's doing. Rest assured, mother will definitely get revenge for you. By the way, mother, that child who looks exactly like Arer. What's going on with that? It seems you can also hear Anan's inner thoughts. Yes, it gave me a start just now. This child seems quite extraordinary. It's a long story. I'll tell you later. What do you plan to do now? I've always been grateful for Zhang Shicheng saving my life. I let him bully and humiliate me, and I endured it all. I never expected all of this was a scheme by the second branch, since he dared to trick me into serving his mistress during her confinement. Then this humiliation, I'll make sure he pays it back twofold exactly. Not only will we get revenge, but you must also divorce him. Yes. I must definitely, from such a despicable man, get a divorce.
So this is my eldest sister's husband and his mother. Today I will give you a proper welcome.
Coming to the capital so suddenly without any prior notice is quite abrupt.
My Shi Chang's performance is outstanding. The superiors transferred him to Yu County, near the capital. As the assistant magistrate, coming to the Marquis Mansion first is an honor for you.
That bundle by your feet, brother-in-law.
Is it a gift for us?
You brat, stop talking nonsense. These are our bags.
Visiting someone's home empty-handed is very ill-mannered. Right, big sister? Yes, Enan, it is indeed ill-mannered.
Fang Ji, don't go too far. We're all family. Why care about such formalities?
Exactly. Besides, Shi Cheng's promotion is a happy occasion. As his mother-in-law, you should show some appreciation.
I wonder how you'd like me to show it.
My Shi Cheng is new here. You should at least give him some gold and jewels to help him grease some palms.
Their whole family lives off Big Sister's dowry, and now they dare to come here for handouts. Their skin is thicker than Wise's hide.
Why do I feel like you're insulting me?
Your son hasn't even started his job, and he's already planning to bribe officials. Do you know that's breaking the law? It could lead to the execution of the whole family.
Qinshun, how dare you curse my son? With your attitude, no wonder the daughters you raised are all so ill-bred.
What did you say? Say that again if you dare.
Ouch, my headache is acting up again. It's killing me.
Don't worry, mother-in-law. My eldest sister is beautiful and kind. If you die of pain, she'll definitely arrange your funeral. So when are you going to die?
You little brat.
Fang Jia, what are you standing there for? She's just an ignorant child. Are you ignorant too? Come here and give my mother a massage.
My younger sister is much more sensible than you two. Besides, it's your mother who has a headache, not mine. If you won't massage her, why should I?
Fang Ji, don't think just because you're back and have your family backing you up that you can talk to me like this.
Enough, this mother and daughter are both so petty. The journey has been long and exhausting. I'm tired. Send some servants to help me to my room.
Did you hear that, Fang Ji? Hurry up and arrange the biggest bedroom for my mother and assign over 30 servants to wait on her. By the way, the top-grade bird's nest and deer antler. Bring them here to nourish my mother's body.
Is brother-in-law staying at our house? I remember Auntie Chen's ex-husband was a live-in son-in-law. That's why he lived with her family. So brother-in-law is a live-in son-in-law too.
You little brat, how dare you call my son a live-in son-in-law? He passed the imperial exam and is now a county vice magistrate.
He's not a live-in son-in-law, but you want to sponge off our family, so you're just freeloaders.
What do you mean by this? Are you just going to let this brat talk nonsense and insult us?
Presumptuous. Anon is the lady of the Marquis Mansion. You keep calling her a brat. This is going too far. Guard. Throw this shameless mother and son out.
Mother, kicking them out will definitely damage the mansion's reputation. Why not keep them here to entertain me? Maybe by tomorrow morning, they'll be running away crying for mercy.
Wait a minute.
My son is a county vice magistrate now. Don't look down on us. When my son rises to the top and becomes a high official, you'll definitely regret this.
You have a point, madam. Since you want to stay, then stay. The West Wing is empty. It's enough for the two of you.
Fang Ji, come over later to serve my mother and me. Otherwise, when I make it big, you'll be the first one I divorce.
Please.
Wise. Did Jiang Shicheng bring his mistress and illegitimate child to the capital this time?
They're here. They have settled Tao Nyang and the child at Laifu Inn.
If Tao Nyang can come forward on her own and admit her relationship with Jiang Shicheng, then that scumbag brother-in-law's career will be completely ruined.
All these years, this mother and son have been squandering
my dowry while walking all over me and lording it over me.
From now on, I will never let them have it easy.
Don't worry, on the day of the divorce, however much of your dowry they spent, Mother will definitely make them pay back every single cent.
What kind of wicked scheme are you cooking up now?
Waze, you're getting smarter and smarter. How did you know I'm plotting something ghostly? What you're not actually?
Opening their ghost eyes. Are you good heavens? That's just too wicked of you.
Nonsense, I'm helping them see a much wider world.
Opening ghost eyes won't help. The first branch's side is very clean. There aren't any vengeful ghosts at all.
If there are none here, then I'll just lure the big ones from the second branch over here. You're truly diabolical. Thanks for the compliment. I, the Demon King, graciously accept it. Sometimes I feel like these bad people are actually quite pitiful. Let's go. First thing tomorrow morning, I guarantee they'll scramble out of the Marquise Manor and never dare to bother me again. That gentle and beautiful sister.
Why do I suddenly feel so cold?
Yeah. I feel a chill on the top of my head.
Ah.
Ouch, watch where you're going.
Sorry, my apologies. Oh, isn't this Miss Tao what brings you to the capital?
I'm just here to visit relatives.
I didn't expect to run into Mrs. Fang. Thank you for the last time when you helped me during my recovery. You're too kind, Miss Tao. I heard from my husband that your man in the government has helped him out quite a bit. It was only right for me to look after you.
I wonder where Mrs. Fang is heading in such a hurry. My husband got a promotion.
He'll surely be even busier from now on. They live in the Marquise Manor. I have to look after my mother-in-law and serve my husband. I'm really feeling overwhelmed.
So I'm thinking of picking 2 considerate concubines for my husband. What did you say?
I said I'm going to pick concubines for my husband.
Mrs. Fang is so generous to be able to tolerate concubines.
Of course. If my husband likes them, I plan to make them all formal concubines, so they can produce many heirs for my husband.
Mrs. Fang is truly a virtuous wife.
Sorry? It's all because I couldn't conceive. Nothing to show after 3 years.
If anyone can get pregnant with my husband's child, I will surely treat her well. And give her at least half of my dowry. Are you serious?
Of course I won't chat anymore. I need to hurry and pick someone for my husband. Farewell.
If a concubine enters the family
and has a child, then wouldn't there be no place for me?
No way. I have to get into the Jiang family first.
Big sister is so smart I didn't even have to remind her, and she already knew what to do.
I feel like something is strange. It's like everyone knows what you're thinking.
Doesn't that mean I'm on the same wavelength as the Fangs?
What do you plan to do next?
The Jiang mother and son bully. My big sister like this. The one behind it is the second branch, now that my sister is back. They'll surely cause trouble again. Let's go see what they are up to.
Mother, because of what happened with grandmother, the noble consort has already started to despise our family. Luckily, Prince Qi is grateful for saving his life, so he hasn't called off the engagement.
Now that Fang Ji is back, if Prince Qi ever finds out that I took credit for saving his life, I'll be finished. Don't worry. You were the one who found that jade pendant.
So it belongs to you, besides.
Fang Qi has long since forgotten.
Everything will be fine.
No. I can't take that risk. Back then, you schemed to make her marry Jiang Shicheng and stay far away from the capital. Now that she's back, I can't even sleep peacefully anymore, in that case.
There's only one way Fang Ji must disappear forever.
You mean?
This matter. Mother will handle it. You can rest assured.
This mother and daughter are so wicked. They stole eldest sister's credit for saving Prince Qi's life.
They forced her to marry.
That bastard Jiang Shicheng and be humiliated.
And now they want to kill her.
How despicable. It's absolutely outrageous. I can't stand this. Hurry up and do something. Just beat them to death already.
You're not afraid of me.
Violating heavenly laws anymore.
Forget it. For scum like them, getting struck by lightning for breaking heavenly laws just isn't worth it.
Wait.
I have a great idea, I guarantee.
The second branch will reap what they sow.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Second Madam, third Miss. There's a scene over at the first branch. It's eldest Mrs. mother-in-law and husband, it seems like. They're possessed.
Really? That's great. Today I can finally enjoy the first branch's humiliation.
It seems your tricks from last night were very effective. They were the ones who said they wanted dozens of people to serve them. I was just being a good host. Even if it was ghosts serving them, it's still top-tier service. I've already gotten used to your twisted logic. All right. Go clean up the mess quickly.
Let me go. Let me out. I don't want to stay here anymore. There's a ghost. There's a ghost.
Help me, so many ghosts I'll never dare to come to this Marcus mansion again.
These two, they haven't been scared out of their wits, have they? You really don't know your own strength.
I'm so cute, how could I possibly scare anyone? It was the ghosts who scared them, not me.
You're the one who gave them the sight to see ghosts. And you're the one who summoned the spirits. If it's not you, then who is it?
Oh, I'm not that great.
What happened?
Reporting to First Madam. These two suddenly rushed out screaming. It's like they're possessed.
Mother-in-law, husband, are you all right?
Shiching. It's me, Taoniang.
Isn't this Miss Tao? What are you doing here?
Madame, please save my child. I really have nowhere else to turn.
I'm not a doctor. How can I save the child? What are you doing?
Madame Fang. The child has a fever and needs to see a doctor urgently. But I don't have a penny to my name. I had no choice but to come and look for the child's father.
You're looking for the child's father. So why did you come to my Marcus mansion?
My child's father is your husband, Jiang Shicheng.
What? She took the bait as expected. What? Husband? What's going on?
Gee, let me explain.
After all this, you're still trying to lie your way out. You said she was your superior's mistress. Because his wife was jealous and couldn't tolerate her, she was brought to the Jiang house to recuperate. You even made me serve her tea and water during her postpartum recovery. Now it turns out she's actually your mistress, and this child is your illegitimate son.
So what, I am a man. What's wrong with having multiple wives and concubines?
You've gone too far. I used my dowry to support the Jiang family.
For 3 years.
Yet you kept a mistress. And even brought her home so brazenly, making me your legal wife serve her like a slave.
How could you humiliate me like this?
You little wench, how dare you hit my son?
Big sister, you'd better lie down quickly. Hehe, this way. Their wicked mother and son image will be firmly established. She actually fell down. Could it be that she can hear your inner thoughts? What nonsense are you talking? My big sister and I are just perfectly in sync.
My husband kept a mistress. Deceived and humiliated me, and my mother-in-law wants to hit me. How can I go on living?
Good heavens. This Jiang family is too much.
Right on the street. They dare to attack their daughter-in-law.
Good heavens. This Jiang family is too much. Keeping a mistress openly is one thing, but deceiving the legal wife into serving her during her postpartum recovery.
This Mother Jiang is clearly a wicked mother-in-law. Right on the street, they dare to attack their daughter-in-law behind closed doors. Who knows how black-hearted they are.
Someone so morally corrupt is actually the local official. If he's this cruel to his own wife, then the common people must be suffering terribly.
Jiang Shicheng, my daughter, a lady of the Marquise's household, has been married to you for 3 years. She was filial to her mother-in-law and supported you with her dowry, yet you dare to mistreat her like this.
Mother-in-law, this is all a misunderstanding.
Jiang Shicheng, I want a divorce.
Big sister wants a divorce.
That's wonderful. Getting rid of toxic people and messy situations will bring prosperity to the house.
Life will be much smoother.
I support Big Sister's divorce.
I support it too, Miss Fang's divorce. Such a scumbag is not worthy of being the Marquis's son-in-law.
Sign this divorce agreement. Or else don't even think about leaving the Marquis Manor today.
I won't no divorce.
Don't you dare think of harassing my eldest sister anymore. Just watch how I deal with you.
Eldest sister. Since brother-in-law won't agree to a divorce, then let them continue living in the Marcus Manor.
What, live live in the Marquis Manor? No way, son, hurry and divorce this little wench. Divorce her anyway. They'll be killed sooner or later by these evil spirits.
Fine.
Divorce it is. I don't want to be haunted by evil spirits.
What bad luck.
Trying to leave just like that.
What else do you want?
You've spent so much of my daughter's dowry. Return it all within 3 days. If a single item is missing, I will sue you for misappropriating your wife's dowry. Let's see if you can keep your official position. Now get out. Your son's father has run off. What are you still waiting here for?
Now that you're divorced. Can't I be with Xicheng openly and legitimately? This is wonderful, Xicheng. Wait for me and our son.
That wench actually got a divorce. What if she remembers the jade pendant? And comes to pester Prince Qi? Don't worry.
Mother will help you.
Zhou Huajin and Fang Zhenzhen will soon against my eldest sister make their move. Looks like we need to find a way to fight back.
Fighting back is fine, but don't go overboard.
If I don't go wild, am I still the great demon? This reincarnation immortal job.
I really don't want to do it anymore.
Mother?
Eldest sister's dowry. Where will it be kept once we get it back? G's dowry should naturally be stored in my private treasury first. Can we put it in the Marquis Mansion's storehouse first? Though I don't know what Annan is planning to do. However, she must have her reasons. All right. Mother will do as you say, Annan.
Eldest sister. From now on, you must wear all your most valuable jewelry.
And your most expensive clothes. The more luxurious, the better. The more glamorous, the better. But I don't like being flashy. I still prefer something simple and elegant, eldest sister, please. All right, eldest sister, we'll do whatever you say, Annan. That's great, Mother. When eldest sister is all dressed up, remember to visit the second branch and show off a bit. All right, no problem. That Jiang Shicheng didn't return the full dowry, he only returned half. Your mother sued him with a formal complaint. Now, he's not only in prison, but has also lost his official post. The worst part is, the restless spirits in that prison are far more numerous than in the Marquis Mansion. I'm afraid if he isn't scared to death, he'll be driven insane.
Serves him right. That's what he gets for bullying my sister. This is actually quite lenient.
Annan, why did you call me here? For what?
A chance encounter.
A chance encounter. That wench Fang Ji.
Dressing up like that, she's clearly trying to seduce Prince Qi.
This is the Prince Qi eldest sister saved before. At that time, she even picked up his jade pendant. But it was stolen by Fang Zhenzhen, who then claimed credit for saving him and even got engaged to Prince Qi.
Did I save him? I think that actually happened. If Annan hadn't mentioned it, I would have forgotten.
Who are these two?
Your Highness, this is the eldest daughter of the first branch, Fang Ji. She was recently cast out by her husband's family. You're the one who was cast out. My sister clearly had an amicable divorce.
So what? Dressing up so flamboyantly right after a divorce shows she's a woman of loose morals.
Judging someone by their appearance is quite inappropriate, Your Highness. Sister usually prefers a simple style. But today, as soon as Prince Qi arrived, you intentionally dressed up so flashily. And just happened to run to the garden to run into us. Isn't it a bit too calculated? I was the one who asked Big Sister to bring me here. Is Sister Zhenzhen unable to afford these jewels?
So she's jealous of my big sister.
You're talking nonsense.
Such a young child, yet so obsessed with money. How snobbish of you. Zhenzhen is my fiancée. If she likes them, I will naturally give her the best of everything.
Oh, really? But my big sister doesn't need a fiancé to be able to afford them. She's just more capable than you. Humph. Annan is right. Let's go shopping. There's a lantern festival tonight.
Okay.
I want to buy the biggest rabbit lantern.
These sisters are quite interesting.
You bitch. How dare you steal my man? I'll never let you get away with this.
Big sister, look!
That lantern is spinning.
Annan, don't run. Wait for me. Annan, where did you go? Annan. Annan, where did you go? You. Who are you people? I am the eldest miss of the Marquis' mansion. Don't come any closer.
The eldest miss of the Marquis's mansion, haha, you're exactly the one we're looking for. Someone paid for your life. Be sensible. Don't scream, don't struggle. I'll make it quick. I promise you won't suffer. If you die quietly, we'll leave your body intact.
How about that? Ha ha ha.
Don't come any closer.
And then help.
Today, not even the gods can save you now.
If the gods can't save you, then the great demon will. Don't be afraid, sister, I'm coming. Chuzu, flatten them for me. Make them so stuck to the wall they can't be peeled off. I heard you encountered assassins. Are you okay? We're fine. Anan was incredibly brave. She saved me. Oh my, I'm not that amazing. It was clearly Juju who was amazing. Where are the two assassins? They've been tied up and locked in the woodshed. They said the mastermind wore a mask. They don't know what he looks like. Do we know who sent them? Are there no other clues? Not at the moment. I have some. This is the property. Found on them the jewelry inside. Looks a bit familiar. This is... Anan. No wonder you made that request earlier. You had already thought of this. Oh, I just got lucky. You really are our family's little lucky star. Don't worry, leave the rest to Mother.
I'm so sleepy.
Mother, elder sister.
I'm going to sleep with Erer.
Now the second branch, we'll have no way to deny it. We're finally going to win. Mother, if it weren't for Anan's second uncle's family would have destroyed our family long ago. Anan is truly our savior. So, now that it's time for the final counterattack, we cannot let this child down. Well. Sister-in-law, you're dressed quite plainly today. I suppose it makes sense. After all, you're just the wife of a marquis. It wouldn't do to be too flashy.
Unlike our Zhenjian, who becomes a princess consort today.
As the mother-in-law of a prince, I couldn't stay low-key, even if I tried. Then congratulations are in order, sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law, tell me, how can people's fates be so vastly different? Your daughter has become a rejected wife, while my daughter has become a princess consort. It seems that in this life, I'll always be one step ahead of you.
Are you finished, sister-in-law? What? Are you jealous of me? Are you upset? Ha ha ha. Laugh all you want while you still can. Because in a moment, you won't be able to laugh anymore. Qinshuan. What do you mean by that?
How dare you? You dare barge in while I am receiving my bride who allowed you to come here.
Your Highness, please calm down. I am here on official business, by imperial decree. It was not my intention to disturb your Highness's wedding feast.
But the case is of great importance. Both witnesses and evidence are conclusive.
I didn't dare delay for a single moment.
What kind of case warrants such a massive disturbance? Madame Zhou of the Marquis Mansion's second house.
Hired an assassin to murder the legitimate daughter of the first house, Fang Yue'an.
The evidence of her crime is irrefutable. According to the law, she must be taken into custody immediately.
Nonsense.
I did no such thing. How dare you slander me? Today is my daughter's wedding day. Who are you?
Who sent you here to cause trouble? Your Honor, please listen. Although my mother has a bit of a temper, she would never do such a wicked thing. Today is the big day for me and the prince our wedding day. Someone must be jealous of our house and deliberately framed us. Qinshuan, it was you, wasn't it? No matter how jealous you are of our Zhenjian becoming a princess consort, you shouldn't collude with outsiders to harm us.
What are you up to? Your Highness?
You must seek justice for me.
Today, if someone is truly making up lies on such an occasion to falsely accuse and frame others, don't blame me for being ruthless. I will hold everyone involved in this fully accountable to the very end.
Your Honor, since some people refuse to face the truth until they're cornered, then please bring in the witness. Your Highness, on the night of the Lantern Festival, these two were in the alley behind the Lantern Market. Attacking a commoner girl with knives, they were caught on the spot.
The banknotes found on them.
The gold ingots and the jewelry can all serve as physical evidence. Who knows if the first branch of the family hired these people to put on a show, Your Honor. This is the ledger from the Marquise's storehouse. The flow of the silver involved is all documented and traceable. Some of the gold and silver jewelry used to bribe the killers are not items commonly found in the market. But my daughter's return dowry, what?
That's right. I was the one who told Mother to put eldest sister's dowry into the storehouse. The Marquise's storehouse is full of junk. Eldest sister's returned dowry was the most valuable thing there. So when they hired the killers, they would definitely pick the most valuable items.
Your Honor, these dowry items are all imperial gifts given to me by my mother. When I got married, now that I have divorced, the dowry was returned to the Marquise's estate. If you don't believe me, just check the ledger and you'll see who took them and when from the storehouse sister-in-law. You used G's dowry to hire killers to murder G. This act of yours is truly beneath contempt.
Mother, you really know how to strike where it hurts most.
Since both witnesses and evidence are present, even if she is my own mother-in-law, I will show no favoritism. Take her away.
Kinchin, you bitch. You set me up. You framed me. Even now, you still show no remorse. Even if I did set a trap. If you hadn't hired killers, my trap wouldn't have worked.
Seeing her mother being taken away, she remains indifferent. Is she really the savior who rescued me back then?
Your Highness Mother has already been arrested. There's nothing I can do to change that. With so many guests here today, let's proceed with the wedding.
Your mother is in trouble and you're still in the mood for a wedding. I didn't expect you to be so cold-blooded. It seems our marriage needs to be reconsidered.
Zhou Huajin was only arrested because of Fang Zhenzhen, yet she acts like nothing happened and only wants to get married. Sigh, she's a hopeless, lovesick fool.
She doesn't just want to get married, she just wants to climb the social ladder.
Prince Qi has eyes, but they're just for show. He can blink, but he's totally blind. He still doesn't know that my eldest sister is his true savior. He's truly blind to the truth.
I must let Prince Qi know the truth about who saved his life. Prince Qi, please wait.
Does First Madam have anything else to say?
I heard that Zhenzhen saved your life, and that's why the engagement was set.
So what if she did?
What are you trying to do? I'm warning you. Don't you dare ruin my marriage to Prince Qi.
The fraud is getting nervous.
Why are you so nervous? I was just asking. Do you really think I have the power to ruin your marriage to Prince Qi? No matter what you do, the prince and I are truly in love. We will never be apart. Is that so? A stolen engagement can hardly be called true love. What nonsense are you talking? Get away from me.
What stolen engagement? What did First Madam mean by that?
Your Highness, you probably don't know this yet. Back then...
You witch!
Don't you dare ruin me. You bad woman, don't you dare hurt my mother. Isn't this jade pendant mine? How did it end up with you?
What did you say this jade pendant is yours?
That's right. Your Highness, don't believe her. I found this jade pendant.
Then tell me, where did you find it?
I forgot, but this jade pendant, I really did find it exactly. You found it in my big sister's room. How is that any different from stealing? That's right, I found this jade pendant at Cliff Mountain while I was saving someone. But it was so dark then that I couldn't see the person's face clearly. After I returned, I put the jade pendant in my jewelry box, waiting for a chance to return it to its owner. But after that, I couldn't find it anywhere. It turns out my sister stole it. No, that's not it. Your Highness, don't listen to her nonsense.
No wonder for all these years, whenever I asked you about how you saved me back then, you were always so vague. It turns out you stole this jade pendant.
No, it is not. I am your savior. I am your princess.
My engagement with you is now void. Guards Fang Zhenzhen deceived me and plotted against my aunt. It is truly unforgivable. Lock her up immediately.
As you command.
I am sorry. All these years, I have mistaken the person's savior.
It was just a small favor. Your Highness, do not mention it.
If you are willing, I can.
My sister likes gold. If your Highness wants to repay her, just send gold over, the more the better. As for offering yourself in marriage, we will politely decline. Annan is right, Your Highness. I am a shallow woman. I love gold.
Qinjuan.
What on earth are you doing?
Regarding Hua Jin's matter, why did you not discuss it with me before reporting it to the authorities? She is your sister-in-law, the second mistress of the Fang family. You sent her to prison. Where does that leave the Fang family's dignity? I do not care what method you use. Get Huajin out of there.
This grandfather usually is so biased towards second uncle's family now. Second aunt has openly attempted to murder my sister, and he still wants to cover for her. I would not have known if I had not looked, but what I saw is shocking. The old Marquis's Book of Fate is quite mind-blowing, really.
What is the tea?
Tell me quickly. You will never guess your second uncle, Fang Kun, is not the old Marquis's biological son.
Wait, for real?
Is it that explosive exactly?
Fang Kun's birth mother is concubine Liu.
She and the Fang family's steward
had an affair for years. Your second uncle is their child.
So the old Marquis back then took the child he had with the old Madame Meng and swapped him for someone else's child, kept him by his side, and even wants to give him the title.
Father-in-law. Zhou Huijin hired a killer to murder my daughter. With both witnesses and evidence present, the authorities took her, according to the law. I do not have the power to bail out a serious attempted murder suspect.
What attempted murder? She just had a moment of confusion. Besides, isn't Xi standing here perfectly fine since she is okay? We are all family. Why take it to the authorities? Do not wash dirty linen in public.
You say do not wash dirty linen in public. When Zhou Huijin stole my daughter's dowry to hire a killer to murder my daughter, why did she not think about not washing dirty linen in public?
When Fang Kun brought men to surround my mourning hall to steal the title.
Why did he not think about not washing dirty linen in public? If you really feared the shame, you would not be doing this now, in front of all these guests, pressuring me, a mother, to save the person who tried to kill my daughter.
You've crossed the line. Who exactly is in charge of this house? Let me tell you, Qin Xuan. Huajin is the second son's wife. The second son is my most beloved son. His business is my business. If you won't go, I'll find a way myself.
What are you up to now? Don't do anything reckless. Don't worry, I'm not being reckless.
Why did you use an invisibility charm on a mortal? Take it off him right now.
If you want to see a good show, just stay quiet.
Hurry up and pour me a cup of tea. I said pour me some tea. Didn't you hear me?
I wonder if that old geezer can actually save my daughter-in-law.
You dare call me an old geezer?
That's strange. That old fogey. Why isn't he back yet?
What are you pretending for? I'm right here. Can't you see me? Yue'an.
Huajin is finished. Zhenjin's marriage fell through too. Now what about our son? What are we going to do?
What my granddaughter's marriage to Prince Qi? How could it fall through at this rate?
Our Cooner's title. What will happen to it? Don't worry, that old geezer treats Cooner like his own flesh and blood, but he doesn't know he's actually our son. As long as he's alive, he'll surely ensure our son's wealth and status will be endless.
You're right. Once the old Marquis dies, even at the very least, our son will inherit half the family estate. Then our family can finally be together openly.
These two combined are over 100 years old. All that kissing, it's such an eyesore. Even from this far away, I can smell the old person scent as expected. The older generation is truly the wildest.
Back then, I strangled my own flesh and blood. I never thought they'd be replaced by their bastards, raising a bastard for so many years. Even mistreating my eldest son, my son wanted to pass the title to a bastard. What have I done? What on earth have I done?
Look at grandfather here. He looks so pained. He must be regretting it to his core. Next up is the main event.
I'm gonna kill them. Don't run, you bitch. I'll kill you all, this despicable couple.
Ha 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 ha. I can't believe it's playing out like this. That's incredible. When it comes to being devious, if you're second, no one dares to claim first.
My reputation as a demon is well deserved. Let's go, let's go. Time to watch the show.
What's going on?
It seems we have Anan to thank for this.
Fang Kun isn't my son. I've been raising for them a bastard for 40 years. I even strangled with my own hands, my very own flesh and blood.
You were so happy to air the family's dirty laundry. Now that the knife is in your own side, you finally know how to cry in pain.
Father-in-law, what you just said, is it all true?
No, it's not. It's this adulterous couple. They killed my youngest son. Guards quickly take these two and seize them, drown them in the pig cage.
Master, have mercy. It wasn't my intention to deceive you. He forced me.
You bitch, how dare you slander me? You were the one who seduced me first.
Bullshit. It was you who took advantage of the master's absence and sneaked into my room in the middle of the night. Enough.
Since you have no shame, I don't need to cover for you anymore. Old Marquis, ever since you brought Lady Liu into the manor, she not only falsified the accounts to embezzle public funds, but also constantly flirted with other men.
Bullshit. It was clearly you who took bribes and lined your own pockets. You even swallowed up many of the manor's farmlands and shops.
Both of you go to hell.
I've served you for so many years. Even if I have no merit, I have worked hard, and now you actually want me to die.
Fine.
Then let's all die together. 2 years ago, you embezzled military funds, and it was I who falsified the accounts for you. The compensation money for those fallen soldiers was also something you ordered me to.
Shut up.
Grandfather, you've all done bad
Grandfather, you've all done bad things. Everyone heard that.
things. No going back on it later.
I didn't expect the Marquis Manor to have so many shameful secrets. My husband just returned and is still recovering. As the mistress of the manor, I should help him clean up the manor inside and out and give the Emperor an explanation. Guards report this to the authorities.
Yes.
It's over. Everything is over.
Error, eat some meat to grow up tall.
Thank you, Anan.
It's delicious.
And then why do you only give food to Error and not to your big brother? I'm going to be upset.
Exactly.
Even I, your big sister, am getting jealous now.
But you're sitting across from me. My arms can't reach that far.
Great Demon King. Your grandfather embezzled military funds, murdered his own kin, punished for multiple crimes, sentenced to life imprisonment. Fang Kun and Fang Yue'an were kicked out of the Marquis Mansion long ago, wandering the streets to survive. As for concubine Liu and Zhao Ping, severely punished according to the law, Zhou Huajin was exiled to Lingnan Forbidden from returning to the capital for life. Feng Zhenzhen, deceived Prince Qi, was thrown into the dungeon, died in misery. And the elder Lady Meng, she died of illness on the way to exile.
I didn't just save Mother. I saved everyone. Big brother won't go to jail. Big sister won't be harmed. Error won't marry a butcher. Father inherits the title. Mother won't be mistreated. Great, everyone is doing well.
It's actually merit. You actually gained merit.
But I'm a demon. How can I have merit?
It must be because you saved the main branch. Your merit is complete. Purified your demon bones, ascended to godhood.
What's the point of ascending to godhood? I want to stay here and live out this life.
Staying is fine, but you absolutely cannot ride a pig and crash into people again.
Piggy isn't just a regular pig, it's a mount. No more crashing into people. Those 2 assassins from last time were slammed into the wall. It took forever to pry them off.
All right, I know you're so naggy. Mother, father.
Big brother, big sister.
Error.
And Piggy and Huiz, you all must stay with me.
Yue'an's family.
Not a single one can be missing.
Okay, we'll all stay with you, ha ha ha.